Okay, that's better. Right? Looks like we're live. We're having some issues. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. We're back.
Yes.
Gosh, it's a gorgeous morning. We're outside, as you can tell. And it's just been grossly humid and hot here.
Says there's two people there. Good. Just want to make sure.
How have you been?
Working.
Have you been loving the hot weather?
No.
You're not even in. You got to come in.
I know. I'm gonna go like this first.
So we have to pull it.
There we go. And I'll come a little
Okay,
closer.
that's a little bit better. Hello, Scotland. Glad you ladies are back. We're glad to be back. Look at all these folks joining us.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
2 weeks away.
1 week away. But it's been 2 weeks since we've been here, right?
Right. 2 weeks.
So we did miss a week. We did. We'll tell. I don't know if
We'll
we're-
talk. Yeah, we'll talk
We'll
about
talk.
it.
We'll tell you guys what's been going on.
Good
All the
Lord.
craziness. Just when you think things are
Smooth sailing.
just when you think you've got the hang of things, you get a curveball.
Then life
that's
goes.
pretty much. Like, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Let's just throw something crazy at you. But it's really great to be back, and it really is quiet out here this morning. We've been having gross heat.
Yeah.
It's
We're not
actual
used
summer.
to it.
Like boob sweat. Cranky heat.
Like 35. I know that doesn't seem like a lot.
But here, that's super hot.
That's hot for us.
And then there's humidity right now, which is what? What is that? We
Yes.
don't ever have humidity.
No.
So,
Because we went from 22, 23
perfect.
to 35
Yeah.
in a day or so.
Yeah.
So just give us a minute to get used to it.
I'm just used to what we normally have, and I actually really love it. I just saw someone say hello from Vietnam. Hello.
Talking about hot, you guys.
Really, they're probably laughing their ass off. You have no idea
35
what heat
is a
and
cold
humidity is, people.
Yeah.
And West Texas, oh my God, you guys must just be frying. Frying. Somebody said they'll take their 23 degrees any day. You know what? Sign me up. My fave.
That's my like zone. 23 and
23
a
is a
breezy.
good summer for me, but really I love like 17, 18 when you can wear a sweater and it feels like fall. But for summer, 23 is great. And hello from Dubai. What the heck?
Yeah, let's say a few hellos.
That's crazy talk.
Hi Kansas. North Carolina's here.
That's
Missouri.
awesome.
Mississauga, Ontario.
Mississauga, Canadians in the house.
They've been
Hello.
really warm here.
25 in Ontario. And I think we're going to be, I don't know, 28-ish today. Barf. Still gross. But that's okay. I have been enjoying not really cooking so much.
Cave Creek, Arizona. Do you know what's funny?
I've been there.
Have you?
Yes.
On my weather app, I have Surprise Arizona.
Yes.
42.
Gross. Super hot.
I'm so,
That's dangerous hot. Like, you have to stay inside and find some air conditioning.
yeah, that's you
right?
Don't go
Like,
outside.
that's not enjoy the outdoors hot.
Do you have your socks? Or did I have them?
You had them all. Did you bring them?
No.
So now we don't have them.
Perfect.
You kept them.
Yes, I did think I kept them, but then I don't
Jeez,
know
I'll
what
show
the-
pictures.
Okay, let's do that.
Way to F it
That's
up.
the worst.
Yes, it is. I'm going to agree with you there.
I brought
Whatever.
mine though.
Great. I'm so happy. Actually, we have a lot to bring. We have 2 weeks worth of stuff to bring.
It is
So-
a lot of, actually, it's fun because there's a really good combination of knitting FOs and
Yes.
yarn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much yarn that I'm not even sharing it all today. We'll have more for next time.
Really? But what if you
Yes.
get more?
I feel like just before my birthday rolled around, I was like, add to cart, checkout, add to cart, checkout. I don't know what I was thinking. And then now it all rolls in and I think, holy moly, what?
Yeah.
What?
Hi, Trish.
Hello, I didn't see that. Hi, Trish.
No, there's
With or
no
without cat poop?
None today. None today.
Jodi's cat tried to escape.
Yes. Good morning, Vincent.
He went on the road for 3 days and disappeared.
2.5 days.
That's crazy.
I thought he was either
That's-
dead or stolen.
That's really bad. He
'Cause-
would, if someone found him, they would keep him.
Yeah.
He's gorgeous.
I wouldn't steal a cat.
I wouldn't either.
He's microchipped too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the cat came back. That
The
song.
very next day.
Yeah, just like he just walking in like, hey, did you miss me?
Right. It's about time, bitches. Where's my food?
So you
No,
got-
not the new kitty. The older kitty.
Yes, we'll talk
Yeah.
about
the
my...
baby kitty has no idea where to go.
No, the baby kitty doesn't know what outside is like.
She probably rarely touches the ground. She's like the cutest little thing to cuddle.
I have to say, your flowers, oh my God. Sorry.
I know. Those begonias, it was perfect begonia weather before it got hot like this. Now everything's just like dying.
Yeah,
Like you have to water it a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the begonias, oh my God, I love them too.
Yeah. 32
Crazy.
in Zurich. Oh, Zurich,
30
Switzerland. Whatever,
That
bragger.
seems exceptionally hot.
I'd love to
for over
visit
there.
Zurich.
Me
yeah.
too. Doesn't that seem super hot?
Right. Switzerland, your tomatoes are giant. They're going to love this weather.
Don't even talk to me about my tomatoes. I'm so pissed at my tomatoes, I can't even tell you.
Right. You
There's
might get one in October.
100 grape tomatoes on this plant. Not one fucking red tomato to be
Yeah.
had. So I'm really mad.
Belfast.
Wow. Oh, I really want to go to Ireland.
It's so fun to see. You guys, we're
I
like...
had a dream with Ed Sheeran in it last night.
Was it raunchy?
No, it was
Oh.
really weird actually.
That's
my
pretty...
Irish connection today.
Okay, I want to migrate.
Somebody's saying,
Yes.
oh, Amanda says it's not a good year for tomatoes. No kidding. And I purposely grew just tiny tomatoes because our summer's so short.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're going to be fertilized and watered and whatever. They're doing squat off. They're 4 feet tall and
Yeah.
no tomatoes.
Yeah.
Whatever. I guess I'll just have to go to the IGA and get tomatoes.
It's steamy.
It is steamy.
The market.
The market too, farmers markets.
They have curbside pickup. Today.
So how does that work?
You buy it online, and between 5 and 7, out at their location just outside of St. Albert, you pick it up.
That's a great idea because you do
I
like
actually
to.
might do that today.
That's a great idea.
Avoid the market.
Mhm.
There's no contact pickup
Yeah.
or one person contact pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remind me that I wanted to do that?
Sure. I'm making salsa. I'm making guacamole. It's taco night. I cannot wait. I'm pretty excited about that.
Look, Kelly just messaged me. She knit all my samples. You guys, all those bulky samples.
Of Vie Ennemie.
Yes.
Jodi. Okay, here's something I did do because we're trying to avoid as much outside contact as possible. We have like a high level of anxiety regarding coronavirus in our house, so I don't go a lot of places, but I am missing getting my nails done a lot.
Yeah.
So I bought a light on Amazon and
Yeah.
some gel nail polish,
Like full on real stuff.
real stuff. And it's just like painting your nail. See? Bubble bath. Doesn't it? What's that?
Dog shit.
No, it's
A
some
bug.
kind of thing. But it looks like I went and had them done, right?
Yes.
Just plain, like super cloudy pale pink. But it makes me feel like a little bit
know.
like normal.
Yeah.
So the light was only like $35 on Amazon.
I did that too. Just kidding. I went and got my done.
Just kidding. I went to my girl. And you know what, Jodi? I know it's safe.
Yeah.
I know it's safe, but it's just in conversation at home. It's one of the things we're all kind of committing to. I would love a pedicure. I would love a manicure. But my thing that I'm doing is I'm going to go get my hair done. So
Yeah.
in a safe, socially distant way, right?
Right.
So we're all picking and choosing what we're going to do. And that's what I did last night. I gave myself a gel nail manicure and I was ridiculously happy.
Wow. Good for you. Well, if it makes you feel good.
So we can have nail parties if you really want.
Okay,
I'm sure
so
you have everything.
I
at home.
touched base with Damie about that thing she sent.
Yes?
I'm hoping she gets back to us so we can let them.
I did too yesterday. And she said,
What did she say? It's going to be available today?
yes.
Like
She
right
said
now?
she'd do it this morning. It should be on there right now.
Oh, good.
Did you want to share that now?
No, but I just thought of it.
We have something fun to share. Don't go anywhere. It's super, super fun. We had actually a lot of super fun things to share today. So did you want to touch on what the heck we were doing last Thursday?
Yeah, we were on COVID-19 watch.
We had you go for it.
So Monday night, Shane came. Monday night, or was it Tuesday?
It was Tuesday morning. I was at your house for about an hour in your
So
studio.
Tuesday after lunch, he came down with a fever, body aches. He felt awful. So we're like, shut our worlds down,
Yeah.
right? That's what we basically
that was
did.
a scary text to get.
Yes.
Shane has a fever and body aches.
He said feels so horrible. Thankfully, Monday we got the COVID test negative
Yeah.
results, but he had started to feel much better once he started antibiotics.
Yeah. So it was something completely different.
Yes.
It wasn't the flu. It was something
No.
completely different.
And so that's what we did for the rest of the week.
And it really was. I mean, of course, in this day and age where you jump to the conclusion of COVID.
Yes.
So, of course, you want to get right away. You're online. You want to test. You want to get that happening. But I think we have to also remember, geez Louise, you know, it can be lots of things.
Right.
Try
but right
not
now,
to-
everybody thinks COVID.
And it's the responsible thing to do to
Right.
go get your test and make sure everything's clear.
Yeah.
But that was not a fun
No.
week.
And
That is what we were doing on Wednesday. We were
yes. I was sleeping in the basement with the girls. They each have futons plus their beds in their big bedrooms.
yeah.
It was that was kind of fun. We were kind of having sleepovers down.
Right.
But the whole idea of like, every time Shane had the bedroom and that bathroom upstairs. And then anytime I needed to go in there, I put a mask on, brand new gloves. I was wiping door handles. I've never cleaned so much in my life.
Well, I was basically being avoided in our house because
Yeah.
I had been at your house that morning.
And you never come over.
We ate, it was very rare that I'm coming over to your house for anything. We usually come this way. So we stayed socially distant. We ate dinner off like paper plates and served ourselves individually. My husband slept on the couch for 3 nights. We've never done that before. Like, it was for real, of course.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be super safe. So it was but within a couple of days, even before the result came back, we knew that it wasn't COVID.
He had
once his antibiotics kicked in,
yes,
right?
and he had trouble with his urine. We knew right away, but it turns out he's got cysts on his kidneys, which I think is going to turn out to be quite normal.
Sure.
But one of them, I think, ultimately they're going to say got infected, and that's what has happened.
Well, yeah.
And so he's just going for a few more tests, but feeling good,
Great.
right?
Yeah.
But we knew quickly that, geez, this doesn't sound like COVID.
And I think one way, I mean, it really was a little bit of a wake-up call. Is going to all these places worth bringing COVID home to your family?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that was just,
Yes, it is.
it's
worth
not.
it.
No,
No.
it's not.
It's not.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. So I never go anywhere without a mask. I sanitize the crap out of before and after everywhere I go. And plus we're exposed just going to work. My husband going to work every day. We all work
Yeah.
in the same place. So, and then you look at the news and you see people packing beaches and stuff. And I literally
I cringe.
I just can't imagine where the thought process is there. But
I'm so glad to hear that finally our city grew some balls.
yes,
And has made it mandatory in all public places.
indoor
public places to have masks
Yes.
starting Saturday.
yay.
Yeah.
So even though your economy may not require a mask, even though it still may be like legal or within to go to public places and stuff, I just think we need to be so careful. You need to do your social distancing. Mask wearing saves lives, yours and people around you.
I agree.
And
I'm wearing my mask.
We're like halfway through, supposedly, right? Like we can't be complacent.
I think the shit show's going to become cold weather.
Well,
I'm wearing my mask for you.
exactly.
Right? Please wear one for me. Please wear one
Exactly.
for me.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Okay, that's it. That's where we were. We're so happy to be back. We're happy to see you. Thank you for joining us.
okay, you guys.
Thank
look
you,
at this
thank
thing.
you. What is that?
Okay, I got these things. They were on an Instagram ad.
You're the queen of Instagram purchases.
You guys, I think I might.
Although our mom is right up there too. She's like ordering weird stuff off of Instagram.
Okay, so this thing. Okay, it's like a little teeny Band-Aid. It's going to be a clear Band-Aid.
What is that? Oh my God, I think I know what this is. I saw this.
And I think there's another, oh yeah. Okay, so like you could go like this. And you're not going to be able to see it. And you can
Oh, I'm so sure.
pull your skin, you guys. And it's like a Band-Aid.
Okay, but you know what you could do that for? Photo, like if you're having a photo taken.
Look, it's a clear. Like
It's a sticker facelift.
And like who's
Turn
gonna,
to me, let me see.
Who's going to see?
Oh yeah, who's gonna see? It looks like a stretched booger on the side of your face.
But who's going to see? I was thinking, oh yeah, look, it's like skin. I'm
I'm sure you're not doing it right because these pictures make it look like the answer to
look,
everything.
if I go like this, I'm going to look 10 years fucking younger. Look at.
And you know what?
You play with some.
It's super fun to do all of this stuff, but I also think
I tease. I mean, it's hilarious.
it is hilarious. Georgia, I took Georgia to an appointment. She's a migraine sufferer, and we went to a doctor this week to talk
Did she
about
get Botox?
No.
Bummer.
They're doing something else this time. But I said to her, you know, maybe we can get a 2-for-1. Maybe this guy will do my forehead. Maybe who knows what happens. I used to do that.
I've done Botox.
I've done it twice, and let me tell you that it was great. But then I also felt weird about, why do you feel like you need to take the wrinkles out of your forehead?
Oh my God! Somebody sent that tube prank. The big.
I heard in our Ravelry group somebody said,
Send it to their
sent it to
sister-in-law.
my sister, and she'll never guess it was me. So.
Oh, that makes my day. Hi, Germany. Okay, so you guys, you can also put them here.
You should. I think you should.
Can you imagine?
But where does all this skin go? Then it's like a big lump back
It doesn't
here.
matter. It doesn't matter. Just don't turn to the side.
You know what I do love? A good photo filter. What? Over 50?
I can't walk around in real life.
I know, and that's a shame. That is a shame.
Right, with a photo filter.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the sweater.
Let's talk about the sweater. Jodi
Okay.
had a birthday this week.
That's what I did.
Sunday was Jodi's birthday.
Yes.
So
let's celebrate me. Okay, let me just
let's
start by
talk about Shane. Let's talk to you
Right.
about the important stuff.
Can I just say thank you to everybody? You did the funniest posts on Instagram. A GIF goes a long way in my books.
Oh, come on.
A jib jab? Yes,
My husband's
please.
like, oh, you just love that Jib Jab. He didn't realize it was a membership. I said, oh, happy to pay my subscription to Jib Jab.
Yes.
Like, we get a thrill out of those.
Yes. So do you guys remember when I showed this? I truly thought it was for her. I never think anything someone's knitting is going to be for me. And I said, I actually went on Espace Tricot.
Did you?
And I was going to buy this yarn, but then I, for some reason, got distracted and didn't.
Yeah.
And then Tracie gave me this sweater.
I was kind of freaking out about it. I was so happy when you loved it, when I showed it. And then I was freaking out that, Jodi, it's like the perfect length.
Tracie.
I don't, that's a fluke.
You
I
have
don't
to
know
knit
what happened.
every one of my sweaters. The sleeve is straight. I'm guessing no decreases.
No decreases.
Right? And it's bracelet.
I don't even know how I decided how long to do it, Jode.
It's
You know what I did? I went and looked at the Love Note web pattern because it tells you how long to knit it, and you liked your Love Note sleeves. So I knit it to the length of the Love Note pattern and then blocked it even a little bit longer because you have long arms.
So
it's the Missoni Accomplished Sweater, which is a free pattern by Espace Tricot.
can I just say the shape and the fit of this sweater, Melissa has perfected.
I know, she's so good.
She is so brilliant. I've worn several of her sweaters. This one does not disappoint. But you know what I love so much? The simple,
Yeah.
the 2 stripes of color work that's in a chevron pattern. The only bad thing about this sweater is that it's too warm to wear it every day right now.
Yeah. Well, and the yarn is by, it's Mungo by Retrosaria Rosa Pomar. So it's a 50% wool, 50% cotton, all recycled. Like, it's from bits at the yarn mill that they were going to throw away from milling other yarns, and they blend it to make this yarn. It's a little bit sticky to work with. Like, it's grippy. Like, if you think of what cotton yarn feels like, it's not super smooth.
Yeah.
And then, so that's 50% of what the yarn
Sure.
is. I loved doing it. And the color work was like 5 rows of color work and then a big stripe and then 5 more rows of color. So it wasn't really like a giant hill to climb with the color work. I loved knitting it.
You guys, the shape is so perfect.
It looks amazing on you. You look
like
great in it.
sometimes you probably, when you get a gift sweater, you're thinking, oh, I might have tweaked it here or tweaked it there. I don't feel like it could have been any more perfect.
So let's talk about knitting gifts surprise sweaters,
Yes.
because I find it like a crazy hard thing to do. When I knit that vest for Dad, I had another one that I knew fit him, and I was measuring that beforehand. But I think it's really hard to knit for someone, to knit them something they love without asking them to measure a sweater that you love the fit of, or being able to try it on, or I think it's really hard.
I completely agree. The sleeve's not 3/4, but it's bracelet,
I think in the pattern Is it full length? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I knit this worsted weight yarn. It's a sport weight pattern. So I just did a swatch and figured out how many stitches per inch that
Yes.
I was getting. And then I went to the pattern, and right when you finish separating for sleeves, I divided those number of stitches by the stitches per inch. So it would tell me how big
Yes.
that sweater would be.
Yeah.
So that's how I did. So I knit size 2 at my gauge, and it's all on Ravelry. I have a project page. I know. It saves a lot of emailing back and forth. But I knit it at
I don't answer emails either.
18
No.
stitches
Oh.
instead of whatever it says in the pattern.
You guys, I mean, it is so perfect. I would buy this sweater 100 times over.
Well, now I have to knit one for me because I love it.
Yes, you do.
I love it.
It's.
I'm so happy you love it. That makes me so
I love it,
happy.
love it, love it. And you know what? At first, Tracie thought, "Ooh, I wonder if that neckline you're going to love it so much." And I said, "Well, let me wear it."
Yes.
Because I would probably, if I just
You might want it smaller.
No, I actually don't want it smaller. I said to her, I like the fact that it's not too much.
Right.
And a lot of my other sweaters go up higher. I like the idea that it's a little bit different with the sleeve, the length's different, the neckline is different. I like having a little bit of something different on each sweater.
Good.
I love this.
If it stretches out, I have more yarn. So this only took 4 skeins of a main color and 1 skein of a contrast color.
So I'm extra small.
You are. And you wear a size 2.
Yes,
But
I do.
I had, like, honestly, I have almost half of a ball left of the contrast color. So it was well within.
You guys, I mean, I kid you not. It's like, you know how,
It's a sweatshirt.
it is a sweatshirt, but look at this.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. I think it's super fun to. I love the heathered look of this yarn. Like, it really brings in, it softens the stripe because that creamy color is flecked everywhere. Like, it's not a
Yes.
super graphic.
Yes.
And I actually think this pattern would be beautiful in a lower contrast too. Like 2 tones of something, lighter and darker, where it's not same color but different tones. So I think,
Because I love the shape
yeah.
and the beautiful, the two, I actually feel like I want several.
Sure. I mean, you could knit one in wool, Jode, and use, like, make a little bit of a turtleneck. It's a great pattern to, you can adapt anything.
So
to
you
it.
just knit 2. Okay.
What?
Knit a size 2, figure
I
out
knit
your
a size
stitches
2.
at 18 stitches
Yes.
in it for 4 inches.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I washed my swatch and kind of like, just kind of smushed it and laid it flat dry. I didn't pin it or anything. I couldn't wait to get knitting it though. It was super, super fun to knit.
It's the perfect fabric. It's not tight. There's a little bit of airiness to the fabric between the stitches. I love that, Tracie.
Yeah, I think that's a good gauge to knit that yarn at. They say it is worsted, like, but there's like 220 meters per skein, so it's a little bit of a light worsted.
And it's very affordable.
So it's leaning towards DK, but maybe not
Yeah.
quite. So and it's super affordable. So I got this yarn at Farm to Cable Yarns, which is an online yarn shop here in Canada. And you're right, I think Espastrico carries the yarn
They do
too.
carry it as well.
So it is, you can buy it right from, if you're in Europe, you can buy it right from Retrosaria in Portugal.
The last time I checked, Espastrico had these colors as well.
Oh, well,
They had several
there's so
colors.
many good colors.
Uh-huh.
There's kind of like a watermelon-y, it's in between pink and red. And the yellow is yellow, but not like in your face. It's kind of, there's beautiful colors. I would knit with this yarn definitely again.
Oh, and it's beautiful, you guys. It's not the softest, but
No.
but for me, I can wear it next to skin and have no issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel scratchy woolly, but it's kind of a weird combo of wool and cotton,
Okay.
right? And it's non-superwash. Don't put it in the dryer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The Knitting Loft in Toronto also has
good.
This yarn.
So for us Canadians, we have lots of places to get it, and I'm sure there are many yarn shops that carry it. It's super affordable. That's another thing that I loved about it.
I love that because as of late, there has been that conversation about affordable yarn. And I get it. Not everyone is has and everybody's budget is different.
That's the thing. Affordable is a super subjective term, right? So there's all these different price points of yarn, and whatever you feel like spending on a certain project is totally up to you And you should never feel shamed about it. I don't.
No.
I feel really kind of angry when I have to talk about that conversation because I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't just use their budget and put whatever yarn makes them happy in a project. You don't have to use whatever yarn the designer has used, especially if it's something way out of your budget, right? Why would we want to stress ourselves out like that?
Yeah, knit with what works in your
Absolutely.
with your pocketbook.
Yeah.
It's the whole point of just is make sure you're knitting or
Right.
crocheting or
Exactly.
making.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what it costs if you're using Joanne's acrylic
Oh my
yarn.
gosh.
I started with that for years, you guys.
Well, and we've talked about how many great yarns we've seen at Michael's.
yeah.
Right? If you're into like all wool, they've got still non-superwash wool. They've got beautiful combinations. And I actually love a wool acrylic blend for things like baby blankets and stuff.
Yes.
Or sweaters. I mean, I just think ease of care, right?
Yeah,
Anyway.
I do too. Anyway, so yes, the nice thing about this yarn, it is the price point is lower.
It is. I think it was $15 Canadian a skein.
Yes.
So it's basically
Free.
$2 a skein for American.
Right.
No, but it really is significantly less than. I feel like it's half price. If it was a superwash merino,
Yeah.
I just spat everywhere.
I heard that.
That it's basically half price of that kind of stuff. So fun.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy using different fibers and different yarns and different companies and all of that stuff.
I had my damn lip gloss. Now I don't know where it is.
I only wear lip gloss the day we do this because it's Mask
too.
City or home.
I know. Jeez Louise. Okay, did you listen to Michelle Obama's? I
Did you?
didn't.
No, I didn't.
I have it down. I have it ready to do. I didn't yesterday.
So Michelle Obama has a new audio podcast, which is, I'm so excited. Only on Spotify is what I heard. And her first guest is Barack.
Yesterday.
So today I'm really hoping to do that. While I'm making my salsa and guacamole, I'm going to listen. I can't even wait.
Okay.
I almost wish it was a season that I could binge. I'm going to have to wait every week.
Are you going to just a minute.
Let me just have a drink.
Um
Oh my goodness, Jodi.
No, I lost. I'm
Wow.
trying to do two things at
Can
once.
I just say that makes me feel really good because I do that all the time.
Yeah. No. I'm thinking about yarn and thinking about Michelle Obama. So it's only on Spotify. So
Yeah.
it is a podcast. It is free to sign up for Spotify, the app. It's free but for some reason it's only available on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be really, really fun. I love Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. You know when they say that thing where you want to have,
It's there
where
now.
when you want to have, like your ultimate dinner table of the top 10 people or whatever, they would totally be on my list of. I just think it would be so much fun. They're amazing.
Oh, this is what I was
amazing
going to say.
humans.
Oh my God, isn't that funny? It's back. What about making queso?
Yes, I could do that, right? I
That
should do
queso
that.
recipe I gave you?
I have to find that. I have to go back
I'd have
in our
to-
text and
I'd
there's
have
got to
to-
be a link in there somewhere.
Oh Jesus! Do you know how far back
Okay,
that
I was going to do this as a big surprise, but I'm telling you right now because I can't even stand it.
Is it for lunch tomorrow?
Yes.
No.
I'm going out to that place.
You are
Yes, I am. Jodi and Amber and I, we were out at a little market and then we stopped at this Mexican place in Leduc, which is
When you could go out to restaurants.
when we had a real, and it was just the most amazing Mexican food. The guy that owned the restaurant used to live in Mexico and he trained under Mexican chefs. So it's like home style Mexican food, stuff we'd never had before. And we're having a little birthday lunch for Jodi tomorrow. And that's what we're doing. I'm making tacos, but I'm going to get all the salsa, the guasacaca. I'm going to make queso and quesadillas.
I can't tell you how happy
That's what we're having.
That is so much work.
No, it's not. Because no, it's not. The taco part's not all work. I'm picking up all the stuff that takes a long time.
Oh my God, I love it.
So that's what we're gonna do. And I, surprises eat away at me. So it was gonna be a surprise, but who cares?
That's
right?
so funny. I love it. That's
So
a big
that's what we're
surprise
doing.
already.
That's what we're doing for lunch tomorrow, and I can't wait. So I actually think because I'm going out there today, we'll probably have tacos for dinner for our family,
Of course you should.
and then tomorrow at lunch again. And I will not be sick of it because I do love a good. So now is your chance to give me like suggestions.
No. No, everything that you just said is going to be amazing.
Okay, good. I'm very excited. Very excited. Jodi did the same thing for my birthday. We had an amazing...
Except I ordered food. I feel like...
I'm ordering food.
Oh, yeah, good, right.
It's totally fine. And they have curbside pickup, which I love. So I can pay on... They've got a website. They've got an app.
No.
Yes! This restaurant has an app. So honestly, when COVID is over, this is what we're doing. The day it's like over... we're going back out there to have a Mexican feast.
So you could have a picnic. Like you could go pick up your stuff and then go to the park.
Yeah, they are open for dinners. I'm not there. I'm not going to restaurants right now, but
me neither.
I'm more than happy to support restaurants I love by doing curbside pickup.
Yes.
So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. They're going to think this is gross how much, because I'm buying stuff for you to take home.
Who is she feeding?
Like,
that's what they're going to
say.
say.
What is wrong with this person?
I have such a box of tricks today. I can't even tell you.
I have so much fun stuff to share. I don't even know where to start.
Me neither. Show me some knitting.
Do I have any knitting? Oh my gosh.
I have so much knitting.
I'm happy.
They're small items, so that's why it was...
Okay, so I have a tiny bit of sock talk. Do you have sock talk?
Yes.
Sock talk.
Yes, I do.
I have a completed pair of socks.
What color is that?
I think this colorway is called Truly Outrageous. And these are part of your birthday present.
They're not.
Yes, so these are for you. This is Lemonade Shop yarn.
I actually could have probably called that.
Oh, totally, Jode. I mean, this is...
Tracie, I love them so
I'm pretty sure it's called
much.
Truly Outrageous. But if you go to her rainbow page, and this heel is one of those minis from the Creative Knitter, that rainbow pack that we gave away with your bag.
Did you keep it?
No, I bought myself a set.
Oh, okay.
So it's such a gorgeous rainbow, and
I love this stripe.
I made them into like sport socks.
I'm putting them on right now.
And I cranked a tube on our sock machine.
Okay, what would we do without the
Oh
tube?
my gosh. Somebody made a comment, why are you rushing the knitting of socks? Like why? And it's
because I don't want to knit a sock.
Vanilla socks aren't my favorite, and it is a really easy way to gift socks. Do they fit?
Yep.
Okay, good. That's the other thing. I get stressed out about fit. I feel like I learned something from the Yarn Harlots sock class.
Did you take it?
Well, it's on her Patreon page, so yes, I've watched every single video. I feel like they're too long. Do you need me to shorten them?
I wash and dry them, so they'll...
Okay, the white is just undyed BFL 80/20.
Okay, this color makes me very happy.
Aren't they cute?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love them
You're
so
welcome.
much.
And I thought a color called Truly Outrageous, well, who else would I knit that for? Right? Who else would I knit that for? Let me double check that that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, Truly Outrageous.
Wow.
So it is the Lemonade Shop, and Heather's based in Colorado. She is amazing.
I love Heather.
Amazing yarn. And her rainbows are super fun. There's got to be like 10 or 12 different. I cranked that tube. So anyway, wow, your legs are hairy.
Oh, I know. It's
Jodi.
So Tracie. Because my psoriasis is
Mine
so
is,
bad.
hey, I'm not telling you. Mine are just as bad.
Funny? You know what's really funny?
It's COVID legs.
When it's breezy and you're walking, you can feel the hair moving.
Maybe you should just, yeah, but when you have psoriasis that you have to deal with, I can't imagine that you want to fuss with it, right? Like
So
you want to just leave it.
Yes. Do you remember the scene in Edward Scissorhands where he shaved?
Yes.
No. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Yes,
the
that's
real
the same
Grinch.
thing.
And he shaved and he's got dots all over. That's what my legs end up being.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
So then I just thought, fuck it, who cares?
I only noticed because my legs, I honestly, it's like a rare occurrence these days to shave. Like, where am I going? I'm sitting at home.
I do shave my armpits.
Yeah, I do that too. I don't know why I feel like it's different to shave my legs. Jodi!
Can we just talk about my hat?
Tell me everything.
This is the Painting Bricks hat by Stephen West. This is part of our knit along that we're having this summer.
Jodi knows we're having a knit along. What?
You guys, this is what I was waiting for. This flew off the needles because I used different colors. So this DK was a spun right round DK that I had in my stash. I forget. I want to say Reaper's Rags in Renee's
yes,
DK.
I think you're right.
And then this is its sultry Nicole Hugh Locos.
Yes.
Part of her 10 pack
minis?
DK minis.
Oh.
This is sultry. I used 1, 2, 3, 4 out of that set.
Jodi. Okay, so what a great idea to use those DK minis for painting bricks.
Yes.
Like painting bricks shawl, sweater, hat.
Yes.
What a great idea.
That's what I thought. You know what I should have done? A different row for the whole thing. Anyway,
I like the continuity. I like the way it's repeating. Jodi, the colors you picked are really beautiful. I really love this dark color that grounds it and brings it all together. I mean, you can do whatever floats your boat, but I really do love that.
So you guys, if you didn't want to dive into the painting bricks, the larger shawl or the sweater, because those are bigger commitments, I would highly recommend this.
Okay, so this...
And it's slip stitches, you guys. It is not stranded color work. It is mosaic color work. You're using one color at a time.
So it's basically a striped hat and a
Yes.
couple of slip stitches.
I'm not kidding.
It's like magic.
Yes.
Right?
It flew off my needles. This was ready 2 weeks ago.
I
Remember
feel
I
like-
said I forgot it?
Yes. So I feel like when you, like now, does it make you want to do the sweater? Is this like a gateway pattern?
It might be.
Right? Because you loved it so much.
Yes.
And I think anything striped just knits itself. When you get to change colors and it feels like you're, you know, have something new going on all the time. I love it, Jodi. And I really love with the dark color. I love the look of that sweater. I just have to figure out a color palette that I would feel good wearing all the time.
Well, for me, I think this would be the background.
Yeah.
You know what?
But Lolly's sweater was so beautiful with the neons.
God, we love Lolly. I'm just going to pull up a sweater. No, Renee from Spun Right Round had done the shawl.
Okay.
Let me just pull it up because
You could do, you know what else would be amazing, I think, in my thought? A gradient of some kind. So say you love like purples, you could do like 6 or 7 purples, right?
okay, look at that. Look at her palette.
I saw this. I love that. I looked at that and thought, you know what? Instead of like a bone color, maybe like a soft gray or something.
Okay, I've got to show you guys that.
For myself, like for wearing all the time. Although I love what's there.
I feel like for Renee, I feel like I want to order a full skein of DK in every one of these colors. Just for color work.
Right. Well, how many colors does she use? That would be great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I think
7,
I think
8.
I think
That's a lot.
really you can do the sweater with 4 contrast colors, I think, or as many as you want, which is what makes it such a good stash buster.
So you know what she did, Renee? She had kits, but in fingering because the shawl was fingering, right?
There's a shawl. Is there 2
That's the one
versions?
with the chevron at the bottom.
Yes, but sometimes he's got now fingering and DK versions of shawls. This is a pattern by Stephen West. So in Ravelry, we'll have show notes and we'll link these patterns that we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like once you do the hat, you're going to want to do
I do.
at least the shawl or maybe the
Yes.
sweater. And then the hat is your gauge swatch.
Right.
So
yeah.
you get a
Yeah.
hat and you've done the gauge swatch already.
And I love Renee's base.
If you wash your hat.
I did
a
not
little
wash
bit.
my hat.
But you could.
Yes,
and then
I
it
could.
would really be accurate, right? So Jodi, it's
I
freaking
love
fabulous.
it. Thank
It's
you.
so beautiful. You're gonna wear that all winter.
Yes, it will.
Right?
Yes. But how fun to have a matchy sweater.
Super fun to have a matchy sweater. Now you've got me thinking about Nicole's DK minis.
Yes.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
amazing.
I love seeing the speckles and the
This is-
tonality of these. I think that's really pretty.
Yeah. So this is her sultry set, and it had a moody orange. It had a real grungy yellow. It had a
Everything was
tan.
kind of washed with black. Like everything
Yeah.
had a bit of a black
It's
speckle.
so good.
Jodi, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love it. I actually don't have much more knitting. I have one more whip.
Okay,
but
talk
I
about
see-
that. Speaking of Hugh Loco,
Oh my gosh.
you guys.
So I love that Nicole's doing these palettes for the year,
Yeah.
right? Like that you're not married to them forever. They're sort of limited edition for an entire year and then they're gone, but you can get in on them and love them for a long time. They're not gone quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's launching her first color for the 2020 palette tomorrow. So you're going to want to go to huloco.com and see what she's got.
Not today.
Not today.
We're going to show you the first color today. It's not available until tomorrow.
She said we were allowed to show you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I think you should just open this up and show the first
And then we'll
color.
show the set that's available tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Hang on to your hat.
It's called Juicy. And it's got golden ochre speckles. It's got, I don't know if it's a charcoal or a navy speckle. You guys, it's got like a corally, hot coral, and it's got a hot pink, and it's got like a blush because the colors are mixing.
Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much.
It matches you.
So now it really does. I'm in a hot pink mood today. So this year she's doing things slightly differently and she'll tell you all about it. But when the color launches, she's also launching her 50-gram mini sets that come with that color in it. So you'll be able to get this 50-gram mini set tomorrow. So it's 2 full skeins of yarn in a fade that includes, oh, stop it.
Yeah,
What?
this is...
So that's Juicy, and those are her like fade partners in the 50-gram set for 2 full skeins of yarn, which I think you can get on different bases. Like this is the sock base, you can get it on singles. I think she'll have it on lots of
I
things.
wonder if it's on DK.
Might be. So tomorrow you'll see this, but you get a little bit of a sneak peek today. Thank you, Nicole, for letting us share because we love it so much.
Look at this. What really? Okay, she is a color
She's amazing.
magician.
So here's the thing. I knit my love note with 2 skeins of yarn plus
No.
mohair. Yes.
I think you should knit.
So with a 52 set of 50s, I should be able to do that
what if
with mohair
you got a natural undyed mohair?
or her juicy mohair. Or you could change your mohair. When you're using this one, you use a light pink, like if you had some at home. But yeah, you could do whatever. But I only use that much yarn to do my love note. So that was like a size large or whatever on a love note. So you can do lots with a 50-gram set. Beautiful shawl.
That took my breath away when I saw this.
I know. I agree.
So not today. Let me remind you, not today.
Oh my gosh, you guys do not message her.
Friday.
We'll be in big trouble. We won't be able to share things. If you guys are going to F it up, we won't be able to share things.
This is available Friday.
Yes.
Juicy first Loco
Which is tomorrow,
2020.
July 31st.
I feel so excited. She said
I
to
feel
show it.
very excited.
You guys.
We have lots of fun things to share today. Actually, there's one other thing that is good today only. I'm going to share it right now.
Okay, good.
Because I don't want to forget.
Okay.
Our friend Amanda, who is the crafty jackalope, she said she would love for our viewers for one day to have their own special coupon code for 20% off in her shop. This is the lady that has the Magpie Darling hats and all these other fun things.
You know, the hat with the little bit of sequin.
Which I'm ridiculously addicted to. I
Yeah.
can't even tell you how much I love it. But today only, I'm assuming till midnight, July 30th, your code is Grocery Girls 20.
Okay.
Don't try and use it tomorrow. If it's July 31st or August or whatever, it's not going to work. So the ladies, anybody that's tuning in today, and maybe we'll, I wonder if we should be able to put it in our Instagram stories maybe today too.
Sure.
I'll ask Amanda. But if you're looking for something gorgeous, you actually have
Amanda's here.
Oh, Grocery Girls 20. Hi, Amanda. Grocery Girls 20. It's right there in the comments. So that's so
available.
nice.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's a fun thing to do.
That is a fun thing.
Yeah.
So
I have, do you want to keep going?
Do you have knitting?
What's that? I have I brought
Show
out.
me.
So once I finished your sweater, I was like, what am I going to knit? All I've knit so far is a swatch, 2 swatches, because I would like to cast on another sweater, but for me.
I got my knitting mojo back.
Good.
I wasn't worried because this has happened before. It comes back. Don't panic. Anyway, okay, you go.
Okay, the website is craftyjackalope.com. Google the Crafty Jackalope. There's not going to be a million.
There's not going to be
hits.
2.
Yeah, the Crafty Jackalope. And if it has anything to do with knitting, you're in the right spot. So, I pulled
want
out
this so
a whip.
bad.
Oh my God, Jodi, you'll love it. I pulled out my Fleur. It's so cute. This is my Fleur shawl.
I want this so bad.
And it's another free pattern from Espace Tricot. It also is DK. And
I want a
it's
sweater
just
like this.
a garter triangle shawl. But I love the combination. Every once in a while, you add a stripe of Surrey alpaca held double.
Ooh, that pink is good.
It's so good. This is by Spriggs and Stone, this
Yeah.
one. And then my main color is pink peony.
I was going to say pink
Peony?
peppercorn.
Pink peppercorn. I think you're right. Jodi, you're right. It's pink peppercorn.
Because I have that color.
This is Hue Loco pink peppercorn. I would love a sweater in this.
You guys, it's got splashes of pink and ochre yellow.
Like magenta.
Oh my God.
And like limey green and kind of that goldy ochre. It's so pretty. Pink peppercorn, so you can get that in her shop. And then the Spriggs and Stone is called Nareen. So this is very good COVID knitting. It's very relaxing garter stitch.
This is Surrey
alpaca. Ooh. And you hold it double and look at the baubles you get. Every once in a while you do a bauble round. I just did my second bauble round.
This is so good.
It's really cute. So a bunch of people have knit this. You can go and check out
You're so good
projects.
at putting colors together. I see that. I want the exact one.
Do you really? I
Yes.
think I have another skein of. I don't have the yarn, but I've got.
No, I want
another
you to
skein
knit
of
it.
that. Fuck off! I just knit you a sweater. Actually, I'm loving knitting it, and it's so squishy, right? Like DK yarn on a bigger needle is like, oh, I love it.
Actually, I haven't been inspired to knit a lot of shawls. This is inspiring me to knit a shawl.
Because it's garter, 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 garter. I'm really just knitting till I can get to the baubles.
Does it call for Surrey?
Yeah.
I want this exact color.
Do you? Well, Jode, I'm not kidding. I think I might have a skein, so I'll give it to you.
Do you just use one?
Yeah.
One skein of DK?
Three skeins of DK.
And one of these?
One of those.
Yeah, I'd like one of these if you have it.
This was the version that Espace Tricot did, which is so cute. I love it with the cream colored baubles. And it's a free pattern now.
I've never knit a bauble.
These are great baubles.
Are they?
And they're quite big.
Are not all baubles the same?
No, there's lots of different ways to make a bauble.
This really sticks out.
This is a very, very nice bauble technique. And it's not like I'm a good bauble knitter. That's just the way they turn out with the pattern.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. I'm going to wear this a lot. I feel like this will be like in my coat in the winter. Like just wrap it up.
Oh, so this is not for
I'm
me.
really not. Don't hold your breath.
Like for Christmas. Are you starting your Christmas
I could
knitting?
put it away, Jodi. That would be
No,
great.
Tracie,
That would be great.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
Am
I a process knitter or am I a product knitter? Because I feel like lately sometimes it's product.
Yes.
Right? And I am loving knitting this and I love the color. I didn't know that you would love this pink so much. Maybe I should just put it away and you can have it.
No.
It's a really fun pattern though. So if anybody wants to knit it, I think you would love it. And I think
it's
you would love knitting it too.
You know, I'm drawn to the beautiful colors you've picked. And then Melissa, this pattern with the baubles is adorable.
It would be an awesome sweater.
Melissa. Nudge,
I
nudge.
mean, with bauble placement being very careful, but I don't care where they land.
No, I want the baubles right in front of my nipples.
I don't care where they land. But I honestly, my brain, as soon as I finish something, it's like, what next sweater can I cast on?
Yeah.
I've turned into like a sweater and sock knitter, basically.
Yeah.
But
so 3 skeins of DK, so it's straight knitting.
It's straight garter, and it's super easy. So I think I'm going to finish this before I start another sweater. It feels good to finish stuff.
Do it, Trace.
Yeah, I think I will. I'm thinking maybe halfway only, but it's really enjoyable knitting.
And really, I think probably if you thought about it, you really haven't. Being DK, you haven't invested a ridiculous amount of time yet.
I haven't. So I really only put one more section on it since last time, but one of those rows was the bauble. That's what I did at the hairdresser. It took like an hour to do the bauble row because I was
getting long
talking so much. But anyway, it's a super fun pattern. I would actually like to knit it with black baubles. I think that would be really sharp.
You guys, we have to start. It's only halfway through the year, but if you don't want to be panicking, start thinking about Christmas knitting.
I think Christmas knitting is a really, or holiday knitting or gift knitting or whatever.
Right.
I think it's a really good thing to have a little drawer and just knit stuff and throw it in
Yeah.
and be prepared. I am not knitting in December for Christmas.
No.
I've decided I'm trying to get my you-know-what together.
Okay.
Good luck with that, right?
So, do you want me to show you this cutest little...
You have been, oh my God.
You can hold it.
Jodi, I love it so much.
I love it so much too.
Look at her.
I found her on Instagram, and it's my kinda thing. And I believe it's Etsy. Let me just tell you for sure. And it comes with a note. This beautiful one-of-a-kind keychain was created special just for you. And like you, there will never be another.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yes.
I mean, I want one, but I want to put it up as decoration.
I'm hanging it in my office.
Totally.
Yeah, because I love her so much.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this would be the best gift. The best gift for your knitting or crochet friends.
Can you imagine? It's hand.
You could also clip it onto your tote bag, like as a cute little dangly, adorable craft.
She is my _kinda_thing on Instagram.
Okay.
And she is the most beautiful. My phone probably won't show it. She makes beautiful dolls, you guys.
Okay.
I don't know. It's probably not going to show it too
I've
well.
definitely followed a doll maker that looks like this, but maybe it's not that same lady.
I'm just going to tag you guys in this right here.
Yeah, yeah. Tag me and we'll link it in our show
Oh,
notes.
those are mermaids. She sells them, you guys.
What a beautiful gift.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
If you've got little ones or just love that kind of crochet art.
What's her
Anika?
Is
that right?
Aniqua?
Maybe.
Aniqua? Oh, I hope I'm getting her name right.
Yeah, I hate getting that wrong. Okay, this is so cute. I don't even want to let go of it.
She's MKT Beautiful Brown Doll Collection, promoting pride and confidence in children of color, particularly girls, and efforts to combat self-hate.
So beautiful.
Could she not be more amazing? I love this woman and what she stands for, and I love all her making. I was so thrilled to get
the cutest thing.
Yes, I love her. So we will have her in the show
her
notes
on our Instagram. I was also thinking we should maybe share show notes in our Instagram stories because it doesn't take long enough to do show notes.
Right.
We should do it twice
Right.
in 2 different places.
But
for some things, it's fun when you're linking an Instagram account to tag them in our show notes. So keep your eye out there. Maybe we'll get that.
Okay, and you know what else she did? She sent me a 2020 calendar. I know we're halfway through the year, but it's these kind of illustrations in the
she's
calendar.
the artist? Maybe or no?
No, I don't know if she's the artist, but
Maybe.
she has a calendar.
That's super cute.
Yeah.
What a happy
Yeah, I love her
look
things.
of everything, right?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I love that, Jodi.
I love it too. Okay.
I love it. So you have more knitting. So let's do the knitting because then we have
She can stay here.
we have so much CRAP to show. Yeah, like leave her there.
She is with us watching. Okay.
Jodi, my mind is blown.
Sock Talk, I think these are going to be ridiculously small on you. I knit these for you.
You did?
But
okay, when you were knitting
Tracie-
that color, I was hoping it was. That's awful. Those are the big blockers, but it doesn't matter.
Well, you might have to wet these and block the
So what?
hell out of
I
these.
feel like it's hard. Okay, that's where I was starting to. So
I think this is going to fit a munchkin.
So what? I have more cream colored yarn. I can make them longer if I have to. They're not going to be too short,
No,
Jode.
you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So I spoke last time about Stephanie Pearl McPhee has a Patreon, blah, 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 which is awesome.
Blah, 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 blah.
It is awesome.
Yes.
I don't want to harp on it. I've mentioned it and I do love it.
Yeah.
But I am taking a sock class. Those are all her videos that are available right now and they're hours.
Is
it's
it because you're a patron you can access those
right.
things? Okay.
So it is like you're supporting, these designers that you love can't travel and they're looking for other ways to educate
Yes.
and make money, and it is their business. As much as they love their knitting, it's also their livelihood. So anyway, it's a very affordable Patreon, but I've been taking her sock class. So I have a tip for you. There is a tip in there. I'm not going to share it. There is a tip in there that I will always be able to knit your socks the right length without asking you.
No.
Yes. So before you leave, I have to ask you to do something, but
Trace my foot?
but
That's a dead giveaway.
If you love sock knitting, this might be something you want to look at.
Okay.
Look at. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So these socks, yes, they were always for
Jodi,
you.
they're so pretty. I love them.
This is Hey Sisters
Yes.
Knits
Hey
yarn.
Sister Yarn Co.
They don't dye yarn anymore. They like dropped off the planet.
I still secretly have my fingers crossed that maybe one day they'll start dyeing again because I loved their
And they
colors.
podcasted. They don't anymore.
I used to watch them all the time.
So I hope it's nothing serious. I hope it's just like they have a brood of kids and couldn't fit everything in.
So I don't know
Fingers
what's going on with
crossed.
them, but I do know that I used to wonder at how they did everything.
And
Because
yeah.
they're pregnant and having babies, and they had a yarn company and a design company, and they were just like, I was amazed at how they did
And then
things.
it concerned me because they just all of a sudden stopped. So I think of them sometimes because I did watch them and I thought they were beautiful makers.
Yeah, they are. So if you have their yarn in your stash,
Treasure.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we showed this set when I got it, oh God, ages and ages ago.
It's so
they had
pretty,
two
Jodi.
minis, an undyed one and this beautiful tonal purple. And so this was a tube. I cranked this tube.
I love it.
Is that pink not beautiful?
Yes.
And then I used both minis to have fun with the heels and toes. But Tracie, I'm not kidding. They're like an inch shorter than you said to knit the length of the foot.
Oh, well,
So
whatever.
You might have.
Okay, let me try them on right now.
Okay. The heel is going to be underneath the. Okay.
Perfect.
Well, you can make them work, right?
Jodi, they're
Okay, good.
perfect.
So isn't that funny? We both had a
Look.
pair of socks for each other.
It is funny and awesome. I love that. I do love knitting for people. I really do love gifting knitting.
Me too.
Especially people that love the knitting, right? Like you love...
I feel like this year everyone's getting socks.
That's awesome.
That's it.
Crank the tubes. But
Yep.
what do you mean that's it? That's a big deal.
Right. Right.
I
the
feel like
tubes.
sometimes we think, even like a hat, like the hat they wear all winter.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. To
I
make
love
someone a
gifting hats
cowl.
too. I do love gifting hats.
I
If I
love
know you wear hats,
Of course.
I love knitting hats. But their step back to
Gosh, those are so
to the
pretty.
sisters.
Yeah.
Their aesthetic for yarn was soft. It was subtle. It was muted. It was beautiful.
I looked at their yarn and thought, there's every single color you could knit a sweater of, and it would fit into your wardrobe. It wouldn't be
Yes.
like screaming, just kind of wild stuff. It was all very wardrobe friendly. I don't know
Yeah.
how to say it, but for me, I felt like every single color
Mhm.
made me think, oh, I need a sweater in that.
I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
If the sock fits, they said, hey, that's Urban Yarn from Vancouver. They said hi from Vancouver.
Hi, Urban Yarn.
Remember
We've been
when we
to
did
see
our
you.
yarn crawl there?
Remember when we shit the bed and bought all the yarn before the
The day before our first.
Knit City?
Yes. I still have a really nice skein of sport weight yarn that I bought there. And I remember getting it home thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do with sport weight yarn? I don't even know what that means.
Right, but
it's red. It's so pretty.
Sport weight is kind of making a bit of a
Starting to get
comeback.
Sticky.
Yeah, it's a little warm.
But not too bad. It's totally fine. So you've been knitting like a crazy person, Jodi, and
Tracie.
my mind is blown.
Look
You got
what
my thing yesterday? I should ask you
Yes.
about that tomorrow. Okay.
This morning I opened it.
Okay. Yes.
You remember the cuff Hohi
Yes.
sent us that was so beautiful? Well, I wanted also a solid black one.
That one's their waxed suede.
Yeah, so this is black. This is Hohi and Co. They're black suede waxed cuff. It's
So nice. That's their Notions cuff, so you can put little stitch markers and a darning needle.
there's a little zipper here. Bzz.
Or you just wear it because it
I
looks
actually
amazing.
don't think I will ever wear it with.
Use it as a tool
No,
thing.
I think I'll just wear it.
Maybe. Who knows?
Little
never know.
brass. You know what I should do? I should put a couple in there because you know there's going to be a day
Yes.
where you're like,
Hohi herself has a little tiny, like she snipped a fabric tape measure, and it's kind of folded up in there, and her little darning needle, and literally,
yeah.
you know,
Emergency.
Yeah.
So
Or you don't have to haul around all your crap; it's already just there. But it looks really gorgeous on.
I should actually look if Hohi and Co has them in her shop right now.
And somebody said, "What's wax suede?" I don't know, but that's what they're called. I'm assuming
It's literally
like wax
wax suede.
canvas, but they're
Yes.
waxing the suede to make it.
Yeah. I know it's kind of looks all black, but it's like, it really is dark. This, I bought a size 2.
It's nice.
There is, and there's 2 snaps, you guys. So there's
2 sizes. Every cuff is 2 sizes.
yeah, and there's 2 sizes of cuffs. So, and I'm big boned. So I wear, oh, they do have it, you guys.
They're in stock right
now in stock. They have the brown and the black. Both are in stock. Do you want to show the brown? Do you have the brown?
On me? No.
No, you don't. Okay.
I have the pewter metallic one.
Oh, right. Okay.
So nice. Pebbled leather.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Well, and then so black and the beautiful caramelly brown.
So another thing that I love about them too is it's literally, I've never seen anything like it. It is one of their unique designs, right? I love that.
I do love it too.
I do love it.
And she was live last night packing orders. Did you
Thank
catch her?
goodness you texted me.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't, I was busy painting my nails.
I happened
I
upon
was
her.
doing a manicure for the first time since March.
I know. I love it. Okay, I have so much more knitting to show. Tracie,
Okay.
you got to show something.
I want to show my Hohi & Co. bag.
It's not available.
I didn't show it last time. It's not available, but it will be at some point, right? It is bulging. I'm going to be using it for like travel and carrying lots of stuff. But this is the box tote, and it carries an entire podcast worth of yarn.
You guys, it's
and more.
fabulous.
I know they're working on their pre-orders because a lot of people ordered them.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy to buy bags where you can't feel them, you can't try them on to see how they're gonna fit your arm.
This is the other color of the cuff.
The pebbled brown, oh, I love it.
It's not pebbled, it's the suede, but that's the color.
Oh, the suede, okay.
Yeah.
This bag could not be more perfect for me. It arrived and I was so impressed with the size and the fit. Hello, garbage man.
We're still, it's surprisingly, you can surprisingly still hear us because we have a microphone.
Yeah, it's true. It's really loud. And I love it because he's just stopped right on the other side of our fence.
I have the black.
Jodi got the black one. It's got so many pockets.
Yeah.
It is amazing. I can't wait to start needing to use it.
It's
Right?
actually my bag. I have my wallet and everything in it. That's what I take when I go.
Maybe that's what I'm going to start doing. But let me tell you, it has got lots of goodies that I'm going to share today.
Yeah. Oh,
I love it.
wow. Okay, let me just whip through these a little bit quicker.
Wow, you got somewhere to go?
No, I just feel like it's not usually me that has all the knitting.
I know, I love it.
This is my next hat.
Jodi.
This is called Rosy Sunshine. No, Rosy Sunflower for my dead cat.
She just called for my dead cat.
Yeah, for my dead cat hat.
Dead cat hat.
So-
No, that's not good.
Her name is Rosie, but I had 2 kids. They were really little and they thought she needed a middle name, so it's Rosy Sunflower. She was never called Rosy Sunflower, but I just thought because it was yellow and
Jodi,
she was
it's
gray.
So beautiful. This is Rosie was this beautiful stony gray.
She was gray. So this is Mosaic knitting. It's using mohair held double. And it is like a sideways kind of chevron pattern.
So fabulous.
Yeah.
Can you put it on your shoulder like a cat?
My hat.
Yes, you can.
This is with my lovely testers right now.
Jodi.
When you put it on, it pulls it the right way,
You really
right?
get
Like
to see the chevrons pop out.
So my testers have it right now, and this pattern will be coming out next Thursday.
Oh my God, I love it, Jodi. Okay, so tell me about your yarn.
Oh, Julia, our friend Julia from Vivid Yarn Studio out of
Alberta.
Calgary, is the dyer of this beautiful. Remember when I just showed the brim?
Yes.
So this is, and this flies off the
So
needles,
it's
you
super
guys.
tonal. Like you really got
Yes.
depth in that
Yeah.
yellow.
So this is Julia's colors, both her mohair.
So she'll probably
and
have
her.
kits?
I'm hoping. I'll touch base with her
Yeah.
today, and I'll know more information next week.
Either way, DK and a skein of mohair that you love together.
So this is
But
coming
Julia's
out
got beautiful colors.
next week.
It's so funny that we've got both Vivid yarn. I'm going to share this while we're on.
Did you just
talking
order
about
it?
Julia. This is a color that I love. When we had our Edmonton Fiber Frolic, this is called Concrete Jungle, and it's on Julia's Yak base. So 70% superwash merino, 20% yak, 10% nylon.
That's going to be beautiful skeined up.
So I have one of these, and I
Yes.
wound it up, and I thought, ooh, I would love to do something cozy with mohair in it.
Yeah.
So I asked her, is it possible that you could dye a mohair for me to match
Yes.
the grayish brown of the yak? And
She nailed it.
She totally nailed it.
Because it's like a taupey gray.
Because the base of the mohair is so different than like this brownie color, that's naked yak yarn.
Right.
There's just speckles on here, right? I think. Anyway, she nailed it. So I ordered that, and I don't know what it's going to become, but I'm going to hold them together, and I'm going to swatch and see what we can do with
Like,
that.
what do you think? A accessory? A
Yes,
sock?
accessory.
Okay,
Accessory.
I love
And
it
she
so much.
also, oh my gosh, I didn't realize she sent me stitch markers.
And a
She
button.
makes buttons, you guys. If you look
Is
at
this
this
a new
button-
craft we're going to have to get in behind?
I think so. Well, I mean, I'll just buy her Julia's buttons. But
That's
look, it's like a
beautiful.
resiny plastic with glitter. So she makes buttons. Like they're all kinds of colors and size. It's got star glitter in it.
Is it the
So-
poured resin stuff?
I think so. I don't know anything about it. But if you go to Vivid Yarn Studio, she's got her own website, and I'll link it. I was so happy how beautiful this seemed. It was perfect.
It's so pretty.
It would make
and
a great sweater too.
it's going to be just like little blips of color. Like when this is, it's going to be so pretty.
Yeah. So you've got the lights even in the mohair, right? Like you've got that silk sort of peeking, shining through. I just
Okay,
think
that
it's so beautiful.
taupe background, I can't get over that mohair.
Isn't
How
that pretty?
she matched it so
So
beautifully.
concrete jungle is a color that she'll do like on her regular sock base and
Yeah.
stuff, but it'll look very different.
Yeah.
So this is just the way it looks for this type of base.
Ooh,
So that was,
Julia.
that was our little tie-in with Vivid Yarn. She's fabulous. I am missing all of our yarn dyeing friends. Jodi.
Okay.
So are we done? You're not done knitting.
No, okay, just a minute.
Let's focus. Let's focus.
Okay, so this is my cowl. And this is, the pattern is with Kate, my tech editor. What is she saying?
I'm just reading that. Go ahead, because I'll answer her question in
Okay.
a sec.
It's with Kate.
Jodi.
I know.
Aren't you like a cowl freak now? Once you start knitting cowls, you guys, you will never stop.
Right. Because look at that.
I think
It's
that
just over your
is-
head. So this is the same stitch pattern. It's a little bit longer. It's the same stitch pattern as my slipped rib hat.
so. It's a set.
It can be absolutely be a set. This is dyed by Dell's colorway in her Cheryl Coles gray, and Abador's Waters for the mohair.
So would you need 2 skeins of DK and 1 skein of mohair to make the whole set?
Yes.
The hat and the cowl.
Yes. Yes, I wanted to try and keep it so the mohair. If you
Because
wanted
there's
to,
so much mohair in a
right?
skein.
There's so much mohair in a skein.
So
With even room for a little bit of lengthening. I like my cowls not too long, but I know there's other makers out there who do their cowls longer. And obviously in the pattern, it's
and
going to...
there's that flexibility. When
Yeah.
you're knitting your own thing, you can knit
There's
as
a
long
portion
as you
in the
want.
pattern saying, how long these sections are. If you'd like it longer, this is where you make it.
I love it. I love it. I
So
love
this is
love,
going to be
love it.
coming out August, I think, 27th. And Vincent dyed
I
by
was going to say,
Dells.
why is it so specific?
Because
there's gonna be an
it's a
update?
Thursday.
I forgot something downstairs.
Okay, go get it.
No, I'm not running downstairs and then upstairs. I'll do it next week.
Okay. So
I have a bunch of Vincent's yarn that I bought,
Did you?
so I'll share it next week.
Okay. So this will go to testers this coming weekend.
Jodi, it's so beautiful.
I
It's
love this.
very super unisex.
Yes.
You don't know what to knit your man
Yes.
or somebody that loves the clean modern
Yes.
design like this, whoever.
Okay. Do you know what else I did? This pattern took a bit for me to write. It's a provisional cast on you knit the ribbing, and then you pick up those stitches to close the ribbing. You do your pattern, and then the same thing here, and then you pick up a stitch to close.
That's awesome. Folded hem.
Thank you. I've never done that before.
Yeah. Isn't that fun? And it's very doable on like a DK weight yarn.
Yes. And then the inside, because it's mohair, kind of just makes this, you didn't need a lining, right?
Right.
Because it just made this fuzzy layer.
It's so beautiful, Jode.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much.
Beautiful. Okay, should we talk about something else exciting tomorrow? So tomorrow you guys make a list. You got to go to Hue Loco and look at the yarn.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, Nomadic Knits issue 7,
Yes.
Michigan launches.
Don't you wish you were back in Michigan?
Yes, I wish I was back in Michigan.
You wish you had your socks that I remembered?
I wish I had my socks too. I'll get the picture up.
I'll get the pictures up for
So
you.
it was such a treat to be included in Nomadic Knits issue 4.
Yeah.
Which was Maryland, DC, and Virginia. If you don't know about Nomadic Knits, it's a magazine that comes out quarterly, I think.
If you don't know about it, Nomadic Knits, you're living under a rock.
Where has your head been? I don't want to say. But
I'm
it
just
is
saying.
a great magazine that highlights different regions every time there's an issue. So this region, they are celebrating Michigan, and they're celebrating dyers from Michigan, and it will have photographs from Michigan.
I can't believe
it really
I didn't bring your
is.
socks.
It is. I think it's an amazing idea. I love
too.
the idea of Nomadic Knits.
Mm-hmm.
And Melissa and Becky, then the designs are always so beautiful. I don't know if I can say that because ours are in there too.
They're
But
gorgeous.
I'm speaking of all in general. Everybody, every issue is full of such beautiful designs.
Okay. This is not going to do it justice, but this is Tracie's
Oh yeah,
sock.
that's a good picture.
I'm going to show the back too. Talk about your socks.
Okay, so my socks are called Shoreline, and they're a play on texture. They're mirrored designs with a sort of a sweeping cable and a few twisted stitches, and then the front of your sock is reverse stockinette. So it's really quite a pretty.
And then the back is ribbed.
Yeah, so it goes ribbed from cuff to the bottom of your heel flap.
Look at that.
And I knit them in Plucky Knitter feet. So Plucky Knitter is a Michigan dyer.
God, that's beautiful.
It was just, I just loved being asked. Jodi was so great. She took photos. It's been a challenge for Melissa and Becky because typically they would have gone to Michigan to photograph, bring a photographer, model,
Yeah.
go all these locations in Michigan and do their photography. Well, that can't happen.
No.
So these ladies had to sort of roll with it. And they actually sent our samples back and said, would you mind taking a few photos?
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can use them. And then they had their own photos. I thought that was really fun.
I thought it was fun. I thought
Jodi did ours.
I
both
thought
of
the
them.
whole idea that everybody was able to put in their own models and choose their little spots. And I thought that the pictures, I don't know who took what, but the pictures in the book are beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
And it really is just, I'm so glad Melissa reached out to us all those months ago. It must be years by now. Because I don't know that I would have known about the magazine. And I'm so happy to not
Weren't we
only
in
know
Michigan
about
a year
it,
ago last week?
We were in Michigan a couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. So when we were in Michigan, didn't Becky ask if we would be interested in...
I think I opened my fat mouth and
When
said,
we
I'd
were
like to be in Michigan.
She said our next issue is going to be Michigan, and we would love it if you guys would bring it. So that was a treat. So we've both got patterns in there. There are amazing designers in there, though.
You know,
guys.
selfishly, I think I spoke up because I wanted to come back. I thought, oh, we'll be able to launch
we had
again this year.
We had plans to
be in
Michigan.
Michigan.
To launch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just full of great things. And when we're looking for things, people to support during this time to make sure to keep everything moving, Nomadic Knits is right up there on my list.
We love them.
For sure. So tomorrow you can get your ebook. You can go to your local yarn shop and do a pre-order. It can give you your download code so you can get knitting right away. And then the physical copies you can start ordering in August, at the end of August. So I will link Nomadic Knits website, but you can go to your local yarn shop and support your local yarn shop and pre-order through them.
Yeah, that's where the pre-order is available.
Yeah. And you can buy, I believe, the ebook on Ravelry tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is perfect.
And you can see all the patterns there right now.
There's so many, you guys. There's so many patterns.
The sweaters that are in there.
Kate Atherley. No.
Kate Atherley's mitts.
Knits. Fingerless.
Tina Say did 2 sweaters.
Yes. Underachiever.
I'm off the top of my head, I think thinking of 4 sweaters. Melissa did a sweater. Laura Dobratz, who owns the 4 Pearls Yarn Shop,
Yes.
did a sweater.
Melissa always does a couple of garments.
Oh my gosh, I should have more info on
And the
that.
cowl. You got
The
ahead of time
cowl?
for free. When you pre-ordered, you got the cowl for free. No? Something like that.
Yeah, you do. So there is that free pattern. When you pre-order it, you get an additional free pattern that's not in the book. And that actually is a swatch for a sweater that's in the book.
I love that.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
So check out Nomadic
What's my
Knits
hat
tomorrow.
called?
It starts with an H. Just a sec.
Higgins?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Higgins Lake.
So you have to do some Googling.
That's a lake in Michigan. So this is my hat. It's a slipped rib
Jodi,
hat. And
you're queen of the Mosaic.
there's so much.
You're so
like, I
good
feel like
at
with
it.
the Mosaic, for me, this mimics brioche. I look at this and I think faux brioche. And you guys, it's super, not that brioche is hard, but this is
But this is like a similar look for way simpler technique.
right.
Like this is super beginner friendly.
This is my knits are always beginner friendly. And so this is also Mosaic knitting.
So pretty.
Yeah, and I used whose yarn did I use?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
AJH.
But Jodi's yarn is a merino yak silk base. You should feel this yarn.
It's AJ Bishop. She's AJHC Wools.
Okay, so we'll link that in the show notes.
Yeah, and I used her base. I was sent 4 colors, but just went with 2.
I love the colors you picked.
This is fun.
I think this pattern, as it is, you could be a super, again, unisex beanie, depending on if you add the pom-pom and your color choices. And I think you could also make it super personality-wise, right? Like 2 different colors that are someone's thing.
I was actually seeing some of the test knitters. Did you see some test knitters knit your socks?
Yes.
Isn't it fun to see?
Because Nomadic Knits runs their own test knits.
Yes.
We hand in the pattern, they do their test knit. So I haven't seen any of that.
No.
I saw one this morning and I'm going to repost it in my
So it was
stories.
fun to see the different colors, like a bright palette
Yes.
instead of this a little bit darker. This is navy.
Put it on. Is that navy?
Oh, yeah.
It looks great.
It's navy.
It's really pretty. It's very earthy. Are you going to put that away for a Christmas gift or are you going to wear that, keep that one? It's so beautiful, Jodi. I mean, no pressure.
I couldn't even tell you what this pattern is. If I had to, I'd really have to sit down and figure it out.
Well, it's in the book.
I know.
What do you mean? What are you talking
It's just been so long since
Well,
I've
there's
knit
slip
it.
stitches
It's
and like garter.
It's garter stitch and slip stitches. It's Mosaic knitting. It's so straightforward.
It's so cute.
Potato chippy, but I love it.
You always do such a good job matching your pom-pom. Like, it's like the picture frame on the picture. That's really
Speaking
beautiful.
of pom-poms,
Is that a yarn bowler pom-pom?
no, but we have pom-pom news coming up.
We do.
Not today.
We do. So that kind of hat could be a scrappy one too, right? You could use little, like every stripe could be different.
How fun in Nicole's yarn.
Yeah. Or even maybe your row 1 Carnival of Color. Hold it double.
Yes.
Because is this DK or
It's
worsted?
DK. But you could easily get.
That's super close,
Yes.
right? So we're just going to take a minute and thank our sponsor, Row 1 Yarn, and their Carnival of Color Mystery Club, where you get...
row 1 yarns, knitting all the things.
One day we'll have a good jingle.
See, she has blue.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And AJ is going to be having kits for this, and I'll be able to repost that and keep you guys posted.
Okay.
For my
we
hats.
will keep reposting things in our Grocery Girl stories. You'll see lots of Nomadic Knit stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, all of these Mosaic patterns can be knit with scraps, and you can hold fingering weight double to make DK/worsted weight. And this Carnival of Color Mystery Club is super affordable. All of your little 10 gram, 20 gram, 10 gram skeins. 10 times 10 grams, you get a full skein of yarn, pre-wound minis, pre-labeled.
Look at that fun color that you
Isn't
just
that
pulled out.
pretty?
Yeah.
And look at them together, these two.
Ooh.
So for all you scrappy project lovers, or if you just want to treat yourself to something, a mystery club that's really in a great price point range, I think.
Yeah.
And you get little surprises and stuff, info about the dyer. And of course, thank you so much to Row 1 Yarn for
Thank you, Rowan.
being our sponsor. We
Okay.
appreciate you.
So let me just give you a touch more information about this hat. I want to get it right, right? AJ is going to be hosting a knit along for the month of August.
Awesome.
Once the digital book, maybe it starts tomorrow. And you can pre-order your yarn from her now.
Oh, good.
And she's got a few different color combinations. And we will link that.
That picture's beautiful.
That's her daughter.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And this is
So Jodi's picture in the book is her daughter and her kitty modeling her hat.
Frankie.
And my socks are also modeled by Jodi's daughter. Jodi,
But not in the book, was
I'm not sure because they keep showing different pictures. So we'll see. It might not be the picture in the book, but you'll see it on /photo.
Oh, it's so easy. And it's funny, the hat, the one that
Do the girls like it? They
Yeah.
must. Yeah, you guys do a good job. See, how cute is that?
It's actually really funny because the picture they actually ended up using in the book was one that Jordan was being silly at. She was just going goo, goo, goo with the cat, and that's the one they used. It was one that, I didn't think was going to be picked, but whatever.
Well, that's awesome. That's really fun.
It's hot as balls out here.
It's hot as balls.
Not quite yet. No, not quite. We're not quite there
going to
yet.
be. It's not. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely going to be. So that was really, really. That's exciting. So that's on your tomorrow list. Go to
have a
Nomadic
lot of
Knits and check it
tomorrow.
out. Yeah, Friday's a fun day.
Yeah.
But we should probably talk about our giveaway.
Let's do that.
Do you want to talk about our giveaway?
I do.
So, whoa. So You Knit is a craft store in Toronto, which
Yeah.
I'm dying to go to now. And Claudia has sponsored some giveaways during COVID. We've been trying to do these giveaways every week, just to keep everybody's spirits up a little bit.
These are really fun giveaways.
So this is kind of neat because Claudia's store has lots of different things. She has sent some kits for us to give away further on down the road.
You
when
guys,
we're
these
not
kits are
knitting.
awesome.
So her store has like
It's making.
needlepoint, fabric, all kinds of great stuff. But she's also a designer. So when you saw that fox sweater kit that we gave away, so Claudia has designed. You guys are all going to want to knit this. This is the gold shawl. It's a crescent-shaped DK shawl with just rayon texture.
Wow.
Isn't it beautiful? So I love the stitches she's used on this.
I love these open
Me
yarn overs.
too.
Oh, it's so. Do you want me to hold this so you could get the other stuff?
So, of course, this is going to be a giveaway. We'll have one lucky winner. Claudia has sent the cutest little kit. So you get
Look at
this
the
little
bag.
cotton bag and the yarn she's sent. So this is her pattern, gold shawl. How stunning is the photography?
Look at it by the water.
Beautiful.
Ah, so
That's
gorgeous.
so beautiful. And this is the yarn, Jodi. Now, I've heard of this yarn, but I've never knit with it. It's by Artfill. And it's,
I've never
I
heard
guess,
of it.
Canadian, artfill.ca. I've heard of it, but it looks hand-dyed. Is that right? Anyway, it's their Americana DK in
It's
the antique
beautiful
gold
base.
color. Oh my God.
This is beautiful.
What? This
Yeah.
is, I could knit anything in that, sweater or whatever. So you get 4 skeins of DK yarn and the pattern and the bag.
This bag.
It comes in this little bag, and we'll throw, of course, a little grocery girl something in there too to thank you for, joining in and playing along with us. But Claudia has decided to give everybody the pattern for free. So we'll have one lucky winner,
Really?
but she's so generously given the pattern to all of us, all of the viewers and all of our Ravelry folks. And you go to the UKnit website. I think it's uknit.ca, but I'll link it all in show notes. And you use the code GG Gold Shawl. You have to add the pattern to your cart and check out.
It'll be $0.
It will be $0. But their entire site is still 20% off.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, you
So
guys.
maybe you want to shop, maybe you don't want to shop. But if you do, there's a code SUMMER2020, and that gives you 20% off. So
you can get your shawl.
You can.
Your yarn.
You're going to get the pattern for
Look
free.
How pretty this is, you
And it's not
guys.
always a free pattern. This is a special gift just right now.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in this shawl, don't wait. You have 1 week to download it for free. And maybe you check out the site and see if there's yarn that you love. Or, like I said, there's other crafts there. There's sewists, there's fabric, there's embroidery, there's needle felting. And stay tuned for us to show and give away some other fun things.
This was a really fun giveaway.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do we have to give the shawl back?
No. Yes.
We do.
Jodi would be all over a knitted shawl to keep.
Something that came pre-done.
Right.
I'm
And so
all over that.
beautiful. What
It
the
is
color
beautiful.
is
Yeah,
stunning.
the color is really beautiful.
So I think that's really beautiful. So thank you for sponsoring that giveaway.
So all of our show notes, the link to our Ravelry group where our show notes are, is in the description box right below the video.
It is. Now Claudia was really sweet. I think she knew it was our birthday, and she sent a really sweet. This is something you may want to check out when you're out on the website.
Yes.
This is a waxed canvas tool tote. And it is, Claudia's from El Salvador, and she sends fabric back to this group of women who sew these bags and support their families. They're able to have their sustainable jobs. It's called the Dream Tool Bag. And
that fabric is beautiful.
They're handmade by the artisans at Mama Tote. And it's a fair trade co-op in El Salvador. It's the cutest little...
That could sit right beside me with a couple of socks in it.
It's the perfect thing for right near where you're crafting. It can have all kinds of tools. It's got pockets all along the outside.
That could be
sitting
in my car for car knitting.
Little leather handles. I just love the shape of it. The quality is amazing.
They're beautiful
but I
makers.
do love that it's a fair trade supporting women. I love it. I love everything about something like that. So
there's 10 pockets that circle around this bag, you guys.
Wow.
Smaller ones here on the ends for needles or scissors or whatever, and ones that are a little bit wider here, 3 on each side.
I'm definitely going to keep and use mine. I think it's beautiful. My table is a disaster where I knit. It's a little bit of a disaster.
I have to be honest, I don't use a lot of bags, and as beautiful as this is, I don't think I'll use it. Maybe can we add it to the giveaway this week?
We can absolutely add it to the giveaway.
Let's do that.
Okay, great. I just want to share with you guys
how
beautiful
I like
it
this.
is.
Okay, it's not because it's not beautiful. I just know myself. It'll sit and collect dust.
Well, there's no point in keeping something that's just going to sit and do nothing.
Right.
So
Let's
this
give
will
it
bring joy to somebody else. So
I love how there's
which is what we normally do.
Yeah.
All these beautiful gifts are always sent away.
And this is the bag lady.
I am such a bag lady.
I love the chocolate handles on the dark.
It's beautiful. They're made so beautifully.
But this color is really pretty. Anyway,
so
thank you so much.
Gorgeous, gorgeous thing to support. The Dream Tool Bag. Fair trade co-op by women in El Salvador.
It is dreamy. I'm going to wrap
so
this one up.
We'll make sure that it's wrapped and gorgeous and sent along with the shawl.
Great
wow, what a giveaway.
this week.
Wow, what a giveaway. So thank you for the generosity.
I'm going to tuck this right in here.
That should go in there.
Yay.
So isn't that fun?
Oh, look, I kept the shawl. Who knew we had to return it?
I'll trade ya.
No, I'm just kidding. It's beautiful. No wonder they have, you would need samples in yarn stores, right?
Oh,
like
for
you
sure.
would need.
Yeah, she sent us an envelope to send that back. So I'll do that next week or
That's so
tomorrow or
nice.
something like that.
I love that so much.
I think I should knit one of these though.
The shape is really
beautiful.
pretty. I don't think I have an actual, it's almost like a semicircle.
And I mean a crescent shawl.
I mean, yes, I have lots of crescents. Is it crescent or is it semicircle?
I mean, it starts with a garter tab, it looks like. I think it's just a...
Yeah. Anyway, the shape is beautiful.
And really, if you want it bigger, you can... My son!
He's out of bed.
If you want it bigger, you can just keep knitting.
Yes.
That's what I love about
just
these
add
kind of
add
shapes.
some depth in some sections, add a couple more rows of these beautiful yarn overs.
Yeah. It's really beautiful as it is, though. It's a really wearable size.
Fun prize this week.
Thank you, Claudia.
Wow, Claudia, that's
now I mean, now we've got all these fun places to go in Toronto. As soon as we're allowed.
Do you want to see what I did 2 weeks ago?
Oh, yes. That looks like Beetlejuice.
So, whose was this again? Oh, the Wool Baron.
Yes.
The Wool Baron, Louise has 50-gram skeins. This was at the Fiber Shindig in Calgary. So I thought, how fun for heels and toes. But then I saw it and thought, I just want to put a great pop of color for heels and toes.
Yeah, totally.
So this was 50 grams. This is from our sock machine.
Which is an Erlbacher Gerhardt sock machine. And we've linked it many, many times. People ask all the time. all you have to do is Google circular sock machines. I think there's lots of makers out there. I've even seen somebody did a 3D printed one, like where they cut it out with 3D printing.
Interesting.
So that's one of ours is, and it works great. We can only speak to that one. It's so well made. It's very heavy. Small family business.
Yes. Amazing to work with.
Easy to
and
use.
And a million YouTube tutorials.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one,
wow.
Shirley Bryan yarn.
So this is 50 grams of what, like
they're matched.
You make like a long slouchy sock to get this fade.
Yeah.
So you would do, oh, that's really beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes, I love that colorway.
This starts with like a dark plummy eggplant. Goes into that. I love this slimy green.
This whole color palette
right?
is really beautiful. Yes, I love it, love it, love it.
I love it so much too.
And so those will be socks?
Those will be socks.
At some point?
This was the white birch fiber striping that Tracie just gifted me.
And what was it called? Something?
Rainbow something.
Darn it. Well, if you go to their website, you'll see. It's the only one that looks like that. So it's clouds and rainbows.
Okay,
how gorgeous is that?
She is a beautiful dyer.
White birch.
White birch.
White birch fiber arts.
And then,
oh my God,
it's funny how
cool.
I lost my gauge a little bit here. I have to redo this tube. But this is Renee spun right round.
I love that color.
Leapfrog. It's just like the best speckles.
That is really beautiful.
Neons, and it's so pretty.
I love that green, and she's so good with the pops of color.
Isn't she so
good?
I
yes,
love her.
So good. So
okay,
good.
So that was super fun. You guys, that concludes the knitting portion of this.
That is it. God. I hope to have a new sweater
knit for next time.
Oh, but I actually have a couple that I'm thinking of. I think while it's still summer, I'll knit something without mohair, but I'm craving mohair. So Jodi, I have mine too, and I wasn't sure if we would show that today.
We're Canadian, so I think it takes us a minute longer. So I'm going to say...
Should we share?
We're going to share Adela's Lola.
If you do not want to know, if you have the Lola Bean Alice in Wonderland Yarn Club coming to you and it's not there yet, avert your eyes. Close your eyes. You don't want to see because it's amazing.
I put an envelope in here, but it's empty.
Oh.
It was supposed to be for you. It was a Black Lives Matter deco sticker.
Oh.
It must be in my office. It must have fallen out.
It's with my socks.
Jesus.
Okay,
so we're going to show it now.
We're going to share. I got the sport weight.
Did you really?
Yes, I ordered the sport weight of the club. This is 100% superwash merino.
I hope Adela doesn't get mad.
What? Well, we gave her a warning.
Yeah, warning. Okay.
Red alert.
I got 2. I was greedy and I ordered 2 DK. I just thought, what if I wanted to knit something that had just a little more? And I thought after this club, I'll have 6 because I have 2 for 3 months.
Right.
I could knit a sweater.
You could knit a sweater. You could knit an Alice in Wonderland sweater. So this is called the Mad Hatter. It's inspired by the Mad Hatter. It's so perfect. Look at the colors in there.
Look at the blues. And she's got mossy green, and she's got this beautiful...
From like olive to
blue.
Algae and
look at this
teal.
tobacco color.
I freaking love it.
I'm sorry it's not available anymore.
No, this was a club, and it's a mystery club, so you don't know what you're getting.
That's my
which
favorite
I love.
part of it.
I love
that's my favorite
that.
Part.
So I think I'm going to do either mittens or a hat. I love it. Like, I intentionally got sport weight because I thought, I'm just going to knit hats or cowls or something.
That's a beautiful base.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful twist on it.
It's
very springy.
Whatever
merino.
this blue is, it's amazing in here, you guys. That was so fun to get this week.
It was. And boy, that Lola Bean ships fast. Right? It arrives in no time.
And she uses DHL,
yes.
so it's like...
It comes super duper fast.
I'm on a first name basis with my DHL. Actually, I'm not, but I should be because
I've
got to
ask
so
his
much.
name because he finally figured out we're both on his route.
I just
and
told
you told him, and he was all excited that we were sisters.
I said the other day, I said, "Oh my God, you were just at my sister's." He goes, "That was your sister?" I said, "Tracie Miller." He goes, "Yes, I was just there."
He's very sweet. He is a sweetheart. I have to say, we do get to know our male carriers.
I'm going to give this to you.
Why?
This is Shirley Bryan yarn.
So
I wound
beautiful.
it, but you can have this. I thought you'd really like it.
I do really like it.
It's so beautiful and subtle and soft.
It's such a fade.
When I knit socks, I'm more like
You want wild?
a little bit.
I like both, but I do find these ones super easy
Even
to
if
wear.
you gift them, keep them, whatever you do.
I love them.
Yeah.
Love Jodi. Thank you.
Okay, what's next?
Oh my God, I have so much stuff. I think.
I'm just going to get out a few more things.
Okay, so I have a present for you.
What?
I know. I ordered.
It should be birthday week. Can I just say that?
I told Jackson we were having a birthday lunch for you tomorrow, and he goes, "You guys over celebrate birthdays." He said, "Isn't it over?"
Jackson.
I said, who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? That's just what happened when you guys were kids. So
Right.
I bought yarn from a Canadian dyer,
Oh my God.
Leo and Roxy. And I've heard so much about their yarn, and I was on their website, and I just thought, oh my God, these colors are so beautiful. So I got some fingering weight. This is our 80-20 base. It's different than others.
It's really, really beautiful.
It's super soft.
Did you do this to be together? Because these two colors
I
really go
thought
pretty
maybe.
together.
Yes, I did. And I got the mohair to go with this one. I think it's called Rose. Or it's just called Quartz.
This is straw into gold. That's fun.
Isn't that pretty? So these ladies are out in
Wow.
Ontario.
I've been to their shop.
Yeah, that's crazy, Jodi.
How long have they owned this shop? Have
don't
they
know.
always owned it?
I don't know. We should ask them. Okay, so they sent a treat with this yarn. There was a package that said, "Here's a little something extra for you." A what?
Tracie.
So
Look at how
that's
pretty
crazy.
Those colors are. I think
They-
you might pick that.
I feel like they know us. This is Hey Girl. This is Geek in the Pink. I mean, these are all just so
There's
beautiful. but
coral and pink in there.
This one's layered. And then this is a speckle that kind of brings them both together. Like you could do something really amazing with them all together. And
That's
then
so
this was
beautiful.
in there. A little something for Jodi.
You didn't even open it.
This is our version of an unboxing. So thank you, ladies. I love, love, love. And their yarn is beautiful. Beautiful. And they have a YouTube podcast. Go to leoandroxy.ca.com. I'll link it. What? It's so beautiful. Jodi.
I would pick this.
What color's that?
Tracie. Let me look at the card.
It's called Patches to Patches. Oh,
You guys,
yes.
if anyone, Carrie and Joylyn, thank you so much.
They are amazing ladies.
So I've been to this Red Mitten several times. Anytime I'm there in St. Thomas, which is usually every summer, I visit the Red Mitten. Their yarn shop is big, Tracie. It's in an old house. If anyone is close that lives in London who wants to go to a really cute yarn shop, make a day trip to the Red Mitten.
So I have been watching their videos because I love their yarn so much. So you like to get to know the people that are doing this stuff. And so I thought, oh, well, obviously one of them's Leo and one of them's Roxy. But Leo is Jolyn's sheep. Jolyn has freaking sheep. Rambouillet sheep. And Roxy is Carrie's bird. One of many. She's a bird lady. She's got lots of pets. So anyway, these ladies are super sweet. You can get to know them on their videos, but their yarn is beautiful. And they do like mystery sock clubs.
I love that.
Yes, they've got all kinds of cool stuff. Jodi, it's
Patches to Patches.
I feel like they know us.
This is an 80-20 base. This is mohair.
Lovely.
This is amazing. Thank you so much for
Gorgeous.
including me in a little treat. I love it so much. And
And
I'm
I
not
love
giving this away.
I love the name of their shop, the Little Red Mitten.
Yeah. And it's right across the street from this giant elephant statue. Giant.
What's that all about?
I don't really know. It's nice though.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, their shop is really cute looking. Like they record in
Small
their shop.
rooms. Not small, but you know, it's a house.
I didn't know it was a house. Yeah.
And you know what they do, and I don't know if it's still like that, but when I went, each room is a weight of yarn.
Oh, that's so smart. I love it when yarn shops do their yarn like that.
I mean, there's not, I mean.
Like if you're looking for DK, this whole corner is DK.
Yes.
You don't have to go all over the shop to
Yes.
find the DK. I love that.
You guys, this shop is worth your time to go. Go have lunch in St. Thomas.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Okay, this, I'm doing a tube tomorrow with these socks.
You're not going to use the mohair?
I don't know. I just want everything. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if they have,
do a tube if you want.
I'm going to see if they have
here.
DK. I'm going to order a skein of DK to go with the mohair.
Perfect.
And I'm going to do socks.
Great.
Thank you. I really love it.
Aren't they lovely?
Yes, I really love it.
So, very exciting.
There's an ant in my box.
There, and my Gigi made it. Stand in the Gap merch came. I was so happy. Did you get yourself pins?
Yes.
Okay, because I got a few. So we'll give some away. I love it. I will totally put this on something very prominent. I love it. My Stand in the Gap pin. And then I got a whole bunch of stickers. Did you get a whole? You must have too.
I did.
So I'm going to use, of course, some, but I bought a bunch because I thought it would be really fun to be as giveaways.
Is Jimmy here? Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy the model.
Hi, Jimmy.
Famous
how's your
supermodel.
hand?
Poor Jimmy. They've had a rough
I've
week.
actually come to think that, like, I think he faked his hand injury
Why?
to take the week off. I'm
Well-
just saying. No, I'm just kidding. They sound like they've had a real
been
trying week.
A week.
Jimmy, I hope your hand really rested.
right.
It's actually leaking more fluid. What's leaking fluid? Your hand? Oh my gosh. So I think it's really serious, you guys. Like Jimmy's hand injury. I hope you're really taking a break.
Well, you do need to take
His
care
pinky.
of yourself. You do need to take care of yourself.
Wow. Yeah.
Somebody said a code didn't work.
Which code?
I don't know.
Tell us again.
Okay.
That was a great Leo and Roxy surprise, you guys.
It was. Isn't it beautiful yarn too?
Yeah.
And they have tons in their shop. Like they've got shawl kits and all kinds of stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go get you a tish while you
Why?
show me your next thing. Could you just spill coffee?
I don't need it. We're outside.
Did it
I'll
get
use
on
my
anything?
New socks.
Right.
I'll wipe it up with my new socks. No, it's all right.
Okay.
It's all good. Thank
Okay.
you though. It's not worth running inside.
Are we showing Magpie next?
Okay, I pooped the bed with the Magpie update.
Did you?
Jodi!
It's not
Because-
don't they always have yarn? Isn't it dyed to
Okay,
order?
you're right. Yeah, sorry, Magpie. The update is not the right word.
Okay.
But I bought this, and this arrived.
Yes, I was waiting for this.
So I ordered both, but you get to pick whichever one you want.
Well,
I love
I'm
them
gonna
both.
pick that one.
You want blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't care which one you want.
Thank you.
So these were a past fundraiser with Gigi Made It and Magpie. I cannot wait to use it.
Ooh, that's a beautiful. They call this a tumbler, a cold or hot tumbler.
I love it. I love this size. To me, this is like the perfect
Oh my God, I love it.
size. I use them all the time. So, and I love
Commit to
the orange.
change, stand in the gap.
You bet.
This was a beautiful fundraiser.
This was a huge fundraiser.
Yeah.
It raised tons. I want to say like $30,000.
Yes, a lot of money. That's a lot of
to
money.
the unconscious kid.
Boy, these are beautiful quality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
These are
So
really
really,
beautiful.
really happy to have supported it. And then you get the cup, and it's just incredible. It's so beautiful. But
Magpie. Damie and her crew.
I love Magpie yarn. And so when I was there,
I'm
I
a
can't
big
remember.
fan.
I think I bought this, and then I went back the next day and bought yarn because their colors are just so beautiful.
Yeah.
So I bought a lot.
We got gift certificates from our mom for
We-
our birthday.
We did.
I
So-
spent mine this week.
Did you?
2 sweater quantities.
Oh, you've got to tell me what you got.
I will.
I've been thinking about that too. I've just been waiting, just thinking about it. So I did. I got tons of yarn. Did you want to show your colors that you bought? It looks like we bought some of the same.
Oh, I bought this right when it was announced. Adela is the greatest.
That's a DK. So I love their swanky bases. This is a cashmere blend DK merino cashmere nylon. You could even knit fancy socks if you want. Like
Right.
you can knit anything
Is
you
yours
want.
DK?
It is DK. I bought DK
Oh.
because I thought I might knit a big shawl. I got 3.
So I don't usually gravitate towards green, but if I do, it's like a neon lime green or a slimy mossy green.
Well, and this one's got like toffee and
You guys,
chocolate brown.
the layers on top of this,
I
it-
can't wait to knit this.
I
I really want to
actually-
knit this.
want to knit a hat for my husband. He's got beautiful green eyes.
Yes. Are they
And-
green? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they are green. That's why I was thinking Maddie with her red hair, maybe she'll end up with green eyes. But she's got blue eyes, which
Yeah.
is even more rare.
She's a unicorn.
She is a unicorn.
This color's amazing. I asked my son, would you like a hat in this? And he said no. And I said, good, because I'm going to knit a shawl for myself. But I would knit
Why
my
did you
hat.
say no? Did you not love the color?
Why. I don't know why. But you know what? I'm not forcing hand knits on people. If you don't want them, I'm not going to do it. So I'm happy to have you say no. Just as happy to say yes. Georgia, in the meantime, I said I was going to knit Jeff a sweater. And she goes, well, is he as knit worthy as I am? Like, she thinks she's next in line for a sweater.
Oh, Mikey, I will no.
I knit a sweater May, June, and July
My God.
for other people.
Right.
That was
it's time
fun.
for
It
your
was
turn.
fun.
It's time for your turn.
I said to her, get to the back of the bus this time.
When I got this color, when I opened the box, and I thought to myself, this is incredible. This color is available on the sock and DK with her cashmere. You guys, Damie at Magpie Fibers, the base she has chosen and called Swanky, either sock or DK, is incredible.
They've got a bunch of bases. Like they've got a couple.
I'm not familiar with a lot of their bases.
This one is really
it's a treat yourself
luxurious,
yarn.
Beautiful. Yes. And their colors are amazing.
They're really good, really beautiful at color.
I wanted to see some colors in person, so I don't know why.
Jesus.
Jodi, I told you. I ordered, this is all fingering weight. I must have had an
Please
plan
tell
for
me
this.
that's going to be a sweater.
It is going to be a sweater.
Hohi's new sweater?
I don't know what I'm knitting. I don't know what I ordered, but this was like a treat myself for my birthday. I ordered a bunch of her swanky sock. This is the Tupelo Honey color. This is Wicked Game, you guys. I'm all over this Wicked Game. This is Bougie Beaver.
My God, I love it so much.
I can't even. I think that's what I'm probably going to use my gift certificate for. I'm going to plan a sweater. And this is Siren Song.
I'm just searching Magpie so I can get...
But Jodi, I also bought a few. I think this is going to be the main color of my sweater. This is Evil Beaver. So Evil Beaver, Bougie Beaver. But I'm definitely knitting a sweater. Geez, something stripy.
It is ridiculous.
Isn't
I'm
it
just
pretty?
confirming the color I got. I got Voices Carry. What's that one?
Oh, Voices Carry is really pretty.
This
is Siren Song.
This looks like the base of Voices Carry, but Voices Carry, I got to pull it up. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to wait to show it. Voices Carry has speckle over top of this kind of tone of blue.
Yeah.
I got it in DK.
That to me is another shop, like we were talking about the Hey Sister ladies. All their colors just seem like something you could knit a sweater in and not be like it would be beautiful.
I love
it will just be seamless
colors.
and beautiful.
I feel like I'm late to the Magpie party.
Jodi,
I didn't know how much I loved them.
We went to Stitches West and couldn't really shop together.
No.
And I went a couple of times when I was by myself.
So I feel like I haven't gone on the Damie train as quickly as you did.
The yarns are beautiful. And she does lots of collaborations, which is great.
What
do you think of this?
It was in my cart.
Don't you think that goes well with so many things that you love?
Well, look at that. Like, ridiculous.
Okay, maybe, I don't know. You guys, I don't know what sweater. But
I did get Bougie Beaver, but I got 3 skeins of DK.
Nice.
I don't know what I intend to do. One is definitely going to be a hat. Definitely going to be a hat.
Wouldn't it be great color work with Evil Beaver? Like Mosaic, your hat, your new...
I want everything in a beaver.
Beavers are the best.
Yeah.
Go Beaver.
This beaver has a bit of a halo. A bit of a halo.
It's not a super bushy beaver. It's just...
No, this is a groomed
tamed.
beaver.
Oh my God. The yarn is way classier than we are.
So beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So, you know what? Oh, shit. I ordered 5 more skeins of this.
Did you?
Yeah.
So it's sweater.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Because it's not what I normally gravitate towards.
It's very flattering.
But I also thought Paloma.
Yes.
That's
beautiful.
What I thought.
And
Paloma.
Then you could get some mohair.
I thought I would knit it
Just
without.
knit it in DK.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that.
Because isn't Paloma sport?
I knit my DK at 20 stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try and knit with my DK the Paloma.
You can do that.
Yeah, I thought
Easy,
it was beautiful.
Jodi. That's such a good idea. Are you going to cast on a sweater?
No.
Why?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what my
intention.
I don't know what my.
When was the last time you were knitting a sweater?
I don't know. it's been
And
a
that's
while.
okay.
You're right. It's been a
But
while.
I'm just thinking about it. So we had a surprise in our Magpie shipments.
That's you. These are my two. Yeah. Yes, you guys.
There was a big surprise.
Damie and the crew at Magpie figured we needed our own beaver.
Well,
A beaver.
a new beaver was born, and she's been named Canadian Beaver.
Yes.
And that was a huge surprise.
It just showed up
So
in the
here
box.
she is.
So it's bougie beaver with Tracie. It looks
Is
like
it
almost.
evil? I mean, you could certainly use them, fade them together.
Yes.
I've already wound up my Canadian Beaver, the sock one. It's really, when you knit it as a sock, it's kind of micro stripey. I pulled out what I was knitting because I want to change my mind, but it was really beautiful. I love it.
And then look at this, Tracie, with your evil beaver.
Yes.
Right?
Wouldn't that be something amazing?
It's bougie beaver and evil beaver
I mean,
had a baby.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know for sure. It's
Not for
similar.
sure. Tones.
It's like a fade. You could fade it like that, right? I mean, it looks really like that to me. But
so Canadian Beaver is available now.
it's
available
beautiful.
on her swanky sock, and it's available on her swanky DK.
All I want to do is knit it. All I want to do is wind it up and knit it.
Okay, these
and
colors,
wear it.
These colors are super flattering.
Who's evil and who's bougie? That's a secret.
Yeah. Tracie be the bougie beaver. She's so next level.
Stop. Okay. And honestly, somebody just said they want all the beavers. Every
Yes.
beaver color. I just thought they were hilarious. And when I went to Stitches West, they've got one called Spicy Beaver. And I was like, I don't even know what color it is. I just need to have it.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
warmer. Anyway, I should have had it with me, but I don't. But it's all similar families. I feel like there's a beaver family now. There always was, right?
We could have a beaver cowl,
So
someone
this is
said. Yes, we
A
could.
beaver cowl.
Anything magpie related.
Wow.
Anything beaver related. Damie and
This is crazy.
your crew, we absolutely love the Canadian Beaver colorway, and we think everyone needs it too. But it's available now.
It was breathtaking.
Yeah.
It was like, what?
I'm so glad I decided to get a sweater quantity in this.
Yes. It's so good. It's so...
I just think this color's really flattering.
It is.
On most skin tones. All probably.
Look.
Right.
There she is. It's so beautiful.
Damie is here.
Oh, Damie's here.
Thank you, Damie.
So I want to go to Maryland, basically get off the plane and just say, take me to Magpie Fibers.
What if we come spend a weekend with Magpie Fibers?
Oh, just invite yourself over.
What if it's Grocery Girls and Magpie Weekend?
Okay, so one day,
when the world opens.
that would be wicked awesome.
I would love that.
And by then, I will have knit a beaver jumpsuit.
We'll just sit and knit all weekend.
Oh my gosh, those ladies.
Yeah.
Those ladies, the whole crew, I would love it. So anyway.
So you can only imagine Magpie's website with the colors that they have. And their website, even their colors fade from one another. Like it's not like there's intention. I think when I look at it, there was intention on where they put the colors.
And there's speckles too for your speckle lovers.
Mine is speckled.
I love the
My
speckles.
Voices Carried is speckles.
Yeah. But they all
beautiful.
just seem to go together. Okay, now all I want to do is cast on a sweater.
You should.
Now that I see all this stuff laid out here,
But
guys,
your shawl.
see what I did? I was buying a lot of stuff.
You did.
I feel like,
Yeah.
and it came in this super cute tote bag.
I love
which
that.
I love. So thank you, ladies. Adela is the greatest. Adela is the greatest goes really well with Bougie Beaver,
Actually, I almost
Beaver.
got
I think.
3 skeins more. I do have I almost did these 2 colors for a striped sweater.
It's really gorgeous.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, really gorgeous.
I thought those colors looked so good together.
Oh my goodness, you guys. All this beautiful knitting. Okay, now I'm officially done. I've shown.
One more thing.
Okay. I feel like
2 more things. Maybe 3.
This is fabulous.
Max. 3 max. Okay. I put maybe
16
4,
more
but
skeins
capped.
of yarn, but that's it.
I had lots of people messaging me because the pre-orders were closed. I have put these 2 back in the shop as a pre-order.
Oh my God, I love the big stitches.
This is Belcher Family from Plank and Stella. This was a really fun, this was a popular colorway.
It's beautiful,
right?
I'm not surprised.
And then this is The City So Nice, they named it twice.
It's Adela's favorite color,
Yes.
from what I understand.
She loves to dye this.
Yes.
Maybe if you message her enough, she'll dye more.
It's so beautiful.
So these 2 are in Mrs. Brown's Bags shop for a pre-order.
Right.
Now. Okay.
Okay. See, I also have that yarn I could cast on. I love that color.
So we were talking about Amy's yarn, La Bien Ennemie.
Yes.
Came out with this line. She was paying homage to a beautiful illustrator, cartoonist.
Yeah.
And this was one of 2 of the new colors that were launched. And this is called
Jodi, it's so
Ponyo and Sosuke. Ponyo and Sosuke. I got a DK and I got a mohair.
It's so beautiful.
It's funny, I just go to that. That's my like go-to.
Remember when you used to not like mohair?
I know.
Those were crazy days. Then when I used to didn't like single ply yarn. Who am I?
What the actual? I thought this was super pretty.
That's gorgeous.
And then this jumped
So
into
no
my
plans,
cart.
just like
no plans.
Yeah.
And then this
Jodi, that's
is an original La Bien Ennemie fade.
it's beautiful. Is that?
This I only
Does that have something to do with Andrea Mowry? That fade?
No.
No.
It might. I don't think so.
Oh, it's so.
I don't
pretty.
want to take it out of the bag because I'm going to ruin the fade.
Right.
But this was, she called it an original La Bien Ennemie fade.
Oh my gosh.
And I ordered it on singles. What the heck did I order it on singles for? I don't.
Maybe it would be, Jodi, it would be the coolest cowl.
Held together? Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, I just thought this jumped into my
really
cart. This
beautiful.
is on the main page before you got into shopping. It was just showing a few highlighted items. And I love it.
That's really gorgeous. So,
it's all speckly.
how many skeins is that? Like, how much yarn
20
is
grams.
that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8
Okay.
20 grams. So it's not quite 2
So it's
full
really a
skeins.
nice shawl quantity, maybe. I don't know.
Plenty.
I mean,
to
you
knit
could
a couple
add
of hats.
Totally.
Held together.
Yep. Yes,
love it.
definitely.
Yeah, I love it.
That you could do that. You could double strand.
Yeah,
it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful, Joe. Or that painting brick stuff. As
I should knit another hat with
Yes.
this held double.
yes.
Each stripe.
Oh
That's okay. Now I ruined
no.
it.
No. You can go to the website and find out what the fade
That's
looks
okay.
like.
I can. I'll be
Is
able to
that
put
pop
it back.
grunge? Or are they just?
Yes.
Yeah. So many of her color. This color is crazy. So beautiful.
2, 4, 6.
They're all beautiful. Whoa.
falling. Oh, I found it.
Oh, your Jimmy the Model stickers fell down.
Yeah.
I tucked mine away already. They're so beautiful. Oh yeah, Jode.
I think I need a painting bricks hat
I think so.
with dove gray being the base, the main color, and these the stripes.
that would be the pop. Oh yes, I love that idea.
Okay, Jimmy the model has a sticker.
He does. Of course.
These are available at lolabeanyarnco.com.
I love
Talk
them.
about bougie and high maintenance.
Hardly.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna stick one of these. See, I wanted. Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes. I want to stick this on a coffee cup, but then I don't want to shove it in the dishwasher.
I
I'm gonna have
know.
to put them other places.
Adela also was paired up again with
green.
Bertie Parker Designs for a shawl cuff.
The perfect green.
And these are also available at Adela's shop, lolabeanyarnco.com.
Yep.
And it comes in this cute little Bertie Parker, this little tin with a Bertie Parker design sticker. And one other thing is two other things.
Oh my gosh.
Shelly can.
I don't know where I put my stuff away. I was not thinking.
It's
It's a beautiful candle.
you got one of these, right?
And the mandlewood.
I
Those
missed out
2
the mandlewood.
cents. And I gave it to Jackson. He likes candles too, so
Yeah.
loves it.
Shelly can, who can do everything, does beautiful candles, and there was a couple exclusive scents for Lola Bean. Of course, Vanilla Bean
Yes.
needed to be a Lola exclusive colorway.
Yes.
So this is available
It smells
on
really good.
Lola Bean Yarn Co. site as well. And there's other goodies.
There's lots of
Oh.
pins. Lots of cute
That smells
pins.
so good. A little bit sweet, very vanilla.
It smells like a cookie.
Yeah, almost like
A
a
baking.
vanilla
It smells
baking
like
cookie.
baking. Yeah,
It's
really
so good. And I love these screw-on kind of jar
Me too.
candles. I love it so much. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you brought yours because I forgot mine.
I knew. I love that. These were all in Adela's shop. And she shipped super
It comes
quick.
so fast. Like I ordered it 2 weeks ago after our last video, and it comes within a week.
I know that
It comes
DHL is
really
awesome. She
fast.
ships with DHL.
Well,
and
it's awesome.
Okay, one other last thing. Do you guys remember the maker Whitney Marie
Her work is amazing.
Whitney Marie Anderson? She is a beautiful maker. She makes these little
I can't believe the artistry that goes into this kind of stuff.
crochet, clay, DIY, and more. Anyway, okay, Whitney Marie Anderson. We talked about her before. We showed her little stitch
Yeah.
markers. I had to buy some. Okay, you show these ones.
Okay.
You
Oh
get
my
to pick,
gosh.
and not all colors were
Oh
available.
my gosh.
You got to pick if you liked, you got to pick the skin tone that you liked. They're all so beautiful.
Stop it. How cute is this?
You guys, this one, no,
Whoops.
I think that white one is color changing.
Color changing?
Yes.
I have white one?
No, you don't. This
Okay.
was color changing. It was white earlier. So when it gets
Oh, okay.
warm, it gets purple.
But look at the little lips and the hair.
Yeah.
Look how cute they are. I mean,
Gigi is commenting on your shirt.
oh, well, do you love it?
Is it new?
I got it a little while ago. I've always loved her logo.
I do too.
I've been meaning to buy one forever, and it's now so freaking hot. I'm wearing t-shirts every single day. I love it. I actually also got the one that says Yarn Ho.
Look at her.
Gigi's got kickin' t-shirts. I love them.
And then these are fun. They're like
Look
little.
at the lips on them.
I
They're
know.
so cute.
And then this one I got. This is a little boy.
Oh, he's so cute.
Kind of looks like a grown
that's
man.
so cute.
I think it's like a grown man.
you could get a whole little family.
Right?
So you can clip these to your notions bag. They're progress keepers. You
Yeah.
can do whatever you want with
I love them so much. Whitney Marie Anderson, we've linked her before and talked about her, and we will do it again this time. Have
Have you ever tried to use clay to make something little and
Yes.
authentically cute? It's
Yes.
not easy.
No.
That is really artistic.
Yeah, she's good.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys, this one
They're
was
so cute.
was
This
color
guy's so
changing.
cute.
This one had white hair until now it's warm.
This reminds me of like someone.
Jimmy. No. I don't know.
He's really cute.
He is cute. But there's different hairstyles. They're different. There's 5 skin tones.
She's got
ranging-
lashes. If you look super,
Yes.
super close, she has lashes.
I love them so much.
Oh my god.
And the
Too
little
cute.
puff hair color.
Too
Yeah.
cute.
Love it. That came.
So you're just gonna clip them on all kinds of stuff?
Yes, I love it.
They're beautiful.
Actually, you can pick whatever one you want.
No, you keep them.
No.
I mean, sure, give me one. I don't care which one.
Pick one. Here, you take the pink girl.
Okay. Thank you. She's super cute.
Isn't she cute?
Yes. They're so cute.
Talk about a
I can't imagine making
packed
lips that
episode.
tiny. Oh, you guys, it's been 2 packed weeks. 2 packed weeks of what the heck? More garbage? Must be
Recycle.
recycle guy. Jodi, thank
Your
you.
yard looks great. Like lots of. Don't you? I was at Mom's yesterday picking up jam,
Did you go?
just because I hadn't eaten dinner and I kind of wanted jam. So I went over. Her plants are ginormous.
It was a great growing summer. We had tons of rain and then like mid temperatures. Yeah, things have gotten huge.
I've never seen geranium plants.
My
So
geraniums are
giant.
gigantic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been crazy. It's been weird. It's been a weird summer, which just goes with the rest of 2020 as far as I'm concerned. It's just been weird.
You know, we're going to look back in several years and go, do you guys remember 2020
Yeah.
and how awful it was?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But we are trying to be positive. I mean,
Yeah.
some days are bleh.
Some days are more of a challenge than others, and I just think it's like a job to try and stay positive and focus on things that at least bring you a smile, because
Should we take some
can be hard.
questions?
Sure.
Now that we're at the end of
Sure.
our...
We are definitely at the end. It's been 2 super long. Actually, it goes so fast for you and I. So we have a few more minutes.
It's crazy to think... Sorry. It's crazy to think we've just sat here and talked for 2 hours.
I know. And it's been a long couple of weeks. So
It looks really nice with your flowers in behind.
I see, and I look at my yard and I think it's a little bit of a mess. I've got little weeds growing in my patio. But I don't feel like dealing with it. I have to spray this stuff.
I let it go till the very last,
Yeah.
until it's like, it looks like no one's living in this house.
Right. So I'm not quite at my limit yet, but
Yeah.
whatever. It's cute. It's nice to have a little place to come outside and sit. So does anybody, what's going on with everybody right now? Where in Canada do you live? We're in Edmonton, Alberta.
We're sisters.
So we're in the prairies. We are sisters. We never introduce ourselves, but that's
Tracie, Jodi.
Yeah.
Older, wiser.
Definitely older. Did you miss who won the giveaway?
Oh, did we have a giveaway last time?
We did. We have our giveaway from Lady Dye Yarns. It's the Schitt's Creek mystery kit. And you did not miss it. But let's do it right this minute. Jodi, you're going to be my random number comment
Hi, Todd.
picker.
Toddy. Toddles.
Toddles from New York.
Bougie evil. Bougie evil.
That's actually pretty accurate.
I got my hair cut. I'm actually liking it.
I
Tracie
love
went
it.
to Tito.
I went to Tito.
Your hair is shorter
He's so
than
freaking
normal.
Cute.
Don't you
Tito
love
as a
him?
human, I love. It was really fun to go get my haircut from him. It's different when you go to someone new, right? Like they don't know your
And it's different / scary. Are they going to ruin my hair?
whatever. I mean, it's just hair. It grows back.
Irma and her husband are discussing who should do the dishes. Your husband should.
No
Irma.
discussion necessary.
Tell your husband, Irma, that we're not quite done yet. He'll do the dishes
Right.
today.
Okay, Jode, I need a number between 200 and 869.
Why 200?
No, 2 and 869. The first 199 people are out.
333.
333. Okay, so
Can you show the inside of Hohi's bag? There's just a little, Tracie, it's kind of full, but there is 4 pockets, 2 on each side. On the inside.
I actually think there's pictures on her website too.
Yeah. Who's bougie and who's spicy? Robin, I don't have a question. Just wanted to say thanks for making my day, ladies. Thank you, Robin. Robin is in Edmonton as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, please, can we have a closer look at the EXO tote?
There's really good pictures on Hohi's website too.
Yeah.
Mine's got some stuff in it right now, and I'm trying to pick a winner. I don't know what's going on. Any more questions, Jode, while I'm doing this?
What is a shawl cuff? Oh, excellent question.
Ooh.
A shawl cuff.
Here, we've got a shawl and a cuff.
Do you know when you're wearing a shawl, sometimes it can be a little fussy?
Do you still have your
I
cuff?
do. I'm worried that this shawl might be a little thick.
No, it works. I have one of Birdie Parker's shawl cuffs. They are, I think, the best circumference for keeping it like tight. It never slips out.
So, you know how sometimes when you put on a shawl and oh yeah, it's going to work. You're going to continually fuss with it to keep it in the right spot.
Yeah.
Well, these shawl cuffs, as well as shawl pins, just kind of help keep it in.
It's like a cincher. It
Yeah.
cinches it and holds it in
And
place.
it's kind of, it's a little piece of like an accessory, like an earring, like a bracelet. And it's just kind of just sits there.
And it works great. And hers are decorative with a little bit of metal.
It's silver. It's etched with, there's either crochet stitches or stockinette stitches.
Okay, we have a winner for the Lady Dye Yarns
Jeff Miller's home.
Schitt's Creek kit giveaway. The winner is Semi-Annual Knitter. And you guys were supposed to tell us what you would buy on the Lady Dye Yarns website. And she said she would love one of her badass Craftivist bags, which are awesome. So if that is you, if you are Semi-Annual Knitter,
That's fun.
I'll message you, and Diane at Lady Dye will send you your kit as soon as they can. That's exciting. Thank you so much for that.
Okay, Sydney, who lives in Grand Rapids, Michigan,
Ooh.
she was born in Edmonton and lived in Glenora.
Oh, literally?
Glenora is 4 minutes up the road.
Yes.
Yes, the shawl cuff's super pretty, you guys. If you haven't, you know how there's shawl pins that you can kind of weave through to keep it in place? A shawl cuff is the same idea, just different.
It is. But I find if they're too big, they don't really pinch and hold it.
You guys, I have to say, I
This
looked at this and
Jodi,
thought it was too small.
It's not. It's really
because
good.
this is bulky. It works.
It really
It's
works.
perfect.
And it doesn't undo, nothing slips. I really do like it. There's lots of great ones, but that's the one I've found so far that I think is
Naughty Yarnies is asking, every hat pattern I design is a beginner-friendly pattern. Truly. Tracy, Claudia at Lady Dye will send the kit. Diane is the middle of dyeing a zillion skeins.
Oh, is that Claudia saying that?
Crochet Luna.
Oh, Claudia, of course. Okay, I should have known that. Claudia, I will send you the address as soon as I get the message back on Ravelry.
Claudia, your little avatar, it's not an it's your real photo, is really cute.
She's super cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I could probably say this now. So the Schitt's Creek kit, mystery kit, went out, and people are starting to get them. I see lots. My pattern was in it. My pattern was included in the kit.
Which one?
The unwind shawl. So you get a skein of mohair, a skein of mohair and a skein of slub.
Did you see?
And my pattern was included as the mystery pattern.
Did you know that?
I did.
Did you see?
So thank you
it knit
for
up
that.
with the yarn that came with the kit?
No, I haven't.
That'll be fun.
So Schitt's Creek is a hilarious Canadian show, and it was really awesome to be asked to.
I'm obsessed with Schitt's Creek.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So good. So Lady Dye Yarns, if you go to their website, they might still have spots left because they're doing Schitt's Creek 2.0. There's another Schitt's Creek coming. Mystery kit. Different yarn, different inclusions.
Wow, that's fun.
But still going with a different character in Schitt's Creek. So that's really awesome. And you'll get a different pattern and a different designer. And
we had a question about, do you use DPNs for sock knitting? Always magic loop for me.
Yeah. No, I don't. I use DPNs for other things,
Look
not
how
actual
fabulous
knitting.
these are.
Do you like them? They're really cute.
It's ridiculous how gorgeous they are. Heather's yarn makes me
A
happy.
rainbow is a great thing. A rainbow is a great thing. Well, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
She said, Claudia said, I can't believe you're only saying that now. But it was supposed to be a surprise.
It was a mystery,
Claudia.
so I didn't say it. I was shocked. I was shocked.
All
It was very.
4 in Schitt's Creek got nominated for an Emmy.
Jodi, there's so many Emmys for that show.
Sharon, please keep trying Magic Loop.
It's not
She
for
said
everybody.
She can't get the hang of it.
Oh my gosh. Well, we did a video on Off Our Needles, and I'm sure there's lots of good tutorials on websites. Better probably, but I love Magic Loop. It's not for everybody. But DPNs, I just find them too fussy. I drop them. I don't find it as portable.
So, Tara, I'm just my 3rd pair of knitting socks. I'm making a pair of Rose City rollers for her 3-year-old. That's a really good, they're tiny, right?
Yeah.
Then you can, if you're just learning, some people like those 9-inch circulars. I couldn't get behind those.
No. And I think that's the thing. When you're new to a technique or knitting socks or whatever, try it all. I used to knit socks on 2 circular needles, 2 shorter circulars. The front stitches would be on one circular and the back stitches would be on the other.
I did too.
It was basically
It's just a lot of fussing with too
but
many
it's
needles.
twice as expensive as Magic Loop.
Right.
I'm buying 2 needles to do what one Magic Loop would do, what one longer needle would do.
Sharon, in the search engine here on YouTube, put in Magic Loop sock knitting or Magic Loop knitting. There's going to be dozens of videos.
I would think Very Pink Knits must have a good video.
We love her for any.
There's all kinds of good resources. I know some, but sometimes you like to learn in person. That's another.
Anna said she learned from us on Off Our Needles.
So that's happened since our last video. All the blueprint's been bought and is now, everybody should be happy because their classes will still remain in their library. It's just through a different subscriber, right?
Yes.
So it's not gone. It's
apparently
just different.
Marley Bird has a really great video on Magic
See,
Loop.
that's great.
Yeah,
she would be
that.
fantastic.
Yeah, Victoria says she loves her 9-inch circulars for socks. There
Yeah.
are some people that can fly.
It's their favorite.
On those.
My tension got all weird, and I didn't give it a huge try. But
I just felt like, maybe I just didn't give it a good enough go either, but it didn't feel weird.
It felt fussy.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's diehard DPN knitters. I kind of wish I was a DPN knitter. It looks so like traditional and old school, but it's just not my favorite. I would lose them.
Casey switched to Magic Loop after she got impaled on a DPN. She sat on it. Her butt got impaled.
See? It can happen. DPNs are actually dangerous.
Yeah. I snapped a couple.
I did too. When I was learning, I had like the little 4-inch bamboo ones,
Yeah.
2.5 millimeter. I snapped them.
I know.
Yeah, so it was over. I had a very short relationship with DPNs.
And it's not that one's better than the other. It's
No.
just what technique that you like that works.
I use my DPNs as like a tool.
Me
like
too.
the short ones as like a cable needle or to hold stitches on something briefly. I use DPNs, but I don't use them so much for the knitting.
Blueprint is going back to the Craftsy name.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I heard.
Because it was taken over by another company.
TG Marketing or
Yeah.
TN Marketing or something like that.
We will share more
Things
information.
are changing, and I think by September, I think they're relaunching everything, is what I think I heard in September. But now people can stop panicking because they were worried they would lose these classes they purchased. So that's good news.
Because a lot of people, you invest a bit of money in these libraries,
you do,
right?
you do. And I mean, I certainly don't want mine to be gone either. So I'm going to be happy to still have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still great classes to be learned from.
Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people are like, hate DPNs,
Yeah.
hate Magic Loop,
Yeah.
or like, there's camps.
Yeah.
It's certainly like
It is for sure.
strong opinion on.
For sure.
So this has been another really, really great. I missed coming that last week.
I did too.
But now that everyone is not,
I felt ready. Like I was
Yes.
ready to roll. But it's always fun to come back, and it's always fun to share with you guys.
Yeah.
And oh my God, we shared a lot of yarn today. A lot of
Tracie,
fun
I'm
things.
so sorry. Show notes. What do you do? Does it take forever to link it?
You know what? I just go through my bag. You give me a few things, and then I'll inevitably forget something. So I'll go back later and add it. But it takes about, 45 minutes.
Will
It's not so
somebody
long.
say, where's this? Where's that?
Sometimes people make comments before I'm finished the show notes. I love that.
Be patient.
It's
No,
coming.
message her.
It's
She likes
coming.
it.
I do. I love it. I love it. No, it's all good. It's all good. But I do like to provide those links because I feel like we're showing these things because we love them.
We love it.
We want to share them. And there's especially some, like these women from El Salvador. I want you to be able to find those bags because it makes a difference, a big difference in someone's life far away.
Right. It's just the little things we can do, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll have those coupon codes for you guys too.
Yeah.
So
We had a couple people not successful with that, with the shawl.
Oh, okay.
But then other people were like, I had no problem checking out.
Okay, so I will have that linked in, and it is good for 1 week only.
Don't message us.
Don't wait on
message
it.
the yarn shop if
Yeah.
you're having trouble with the link.
I will link the unit website,
Well,
and I will.
message Tracie first.
Do you know how many messages I get? I know Jodi doesn't do messages.
I do message. If
You
someone
don't.
messages me, I return the message
When?
in a timely
Half
fashion.
past never.
No, I do.
Jodi.
Sometimes.
And it's fine. It gets to be a lot. The administration part can be a lot. So
Tracie.
once you're done, I would like to just be crafting so we can
Do
show.
you kind of feel sometimes like you want to hire somebody at the back end?
I don't know if there's enough for that, but
No, I know.
Some
I mean,
days.
no. We don't have
it's my
enough.
least favorite part of everything
Yes.
is administrate. But it's just one of those necessary things everybody's got to do,
Yeah.
right? And I'll link where I got my shirt too because I love it.
Will we have our kit next time?
I hope so. We have something fun coming to our shop.
Do you think that
I'll
things
show
are...
you some things that showed up, and I think we need to take some pictures. And I hope so, Jode.
Okay.
But in 1 week goes really fast.
So probably in 2 weeks we'll have a fun new kit.
I would say the month of August is going to be really fun.
Yeah.
There's going to be something fun coming.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. And it's always
love
fun.
it.
We get very excited to share things with you guys. And
Well, we put these kits together, and we've put a lot of thought into what we add. We pick a lot of thought into who we want to, get our name behind with these dyers. And
it's always a real treat when someone says, yes, I want to work with you.
Yeah.
And that's exciting. So
we're
share
super
another...
excited to announce our next dyer.
Yes.
This kit's almost ready.
It is. And it's been kind of on the back burner for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, things just...
As soon as we get
We
the
can't
inclusions,
sit on anything. As soon as we're ready, it's going to happen. And
Yeah.
I think it's just only going to be a couple more weeks. But
Yeah.
and that's really fun. We do love that. So thank you to everybody that comes to our
What's
shop.
this thing?
It doesn't have very much in our shop right now, but we are winding it down to launch our website. So we have new things that you're going to see on the website, and I think things that you will just love. Things that we love anyway.
Yeah,
So
that's fun. Okay.
it is good. So thanks for joining us,
hour and 40
everybody.
minutes.
Jodi. No, an hour and 20. 2 hours and 20 minutes.
140 minutes.
Yeah. 1 hour and 40. Yeah, you were right. 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Right.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Right.
We're not math.
It's 140 minutes altogether.
No. It is?
Yes, because 60 minutes in an hour.
2 hours is 120 minutes.
Right. So 140 minutes altogether equals 2 hours
We
and
were
20
doing
minutes.
so well, and now we look like morons. I'm so sorry. Let's cut that part out. Oh my
We were
God.
both right.
I'm going home to knit, and I'm going to make salsa, and I'm going to drive out and get all our Mexican fun stuff. Mexican food.
Oh yeah, someone just woke up in Australia because it's really, really early in the morning
Code
there.
doesn't work for the shawl. Okay, I'm going to email the ladies at UKnit.
We did have a couple of people say they had no problem with the code.
Well, it must be working then.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have done it myself before I started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Um,
We love every one of you guys.
but we want you to get that free pattern. So it will be working. Be patient. Come back within the week, and it's for sure going to work. Okay?
Jordan's just texting me. If I didn't wake Madison up, she'd sleep till 2:30 every day.
Wow. What time does she go to bed, though?
Between 2 and 3.
Ugh.
They're teenagers,
Well, that's why
whatever.
she's sleeping till that long.
But I said, you set your alarm every darn day at noon. I
Right.
get you're a teenager, you're allowed to sleep, it's kind of your summer, it's still your summer, but please set your alarm at noon. I don't expect you to jump out of bed,
Right.
but please don't
Because
sleep.
she's screwing up her sleep
Right.
habits, right?
Oh, it's lawn mowing day.
Yay! Hey, timing worked out really well.
Yes.
Because it rained this morning, so he probably had to wait for it to dry out a
I
little
actually
bit.
thought of that.
Yeah.
That maybe he's going to be a little later today.
Yeah.
Your tomato plant has grown gigantic, though.
I know, Jodi, but I'm so
Can you find?
Not one red tomato. Unit patterns. Okay, I'm trying this code right now, you guys. As soon as I find it.
Can you search it by the name?
Yeah, probably. Oh, that was fast.
You couldn't see it?
Okay, so I will try it.
Okay, so we had... Someone said make fried green tomatoes. We had fried green tomatoes in
love fried green
Michigan last
tomatoes.
summer when we went with Haley and Gail. We went to
No,
this...
when we were with Hoagie and Charlie. That was that restaurant.
Yes.
Remember? Because then we had something with goat cheese or something. It was ridiculous.
It was the first
so
time I had
good.
really traditional fried green tomatoes and fell in love. They're really kind of not vinegary, tarty. Yeah.
Which is actually, here's something I did in the last couple of weeks. I made tomatillo salsa, roasted tomatillo salsa, and it was so good that I've ordered 10
case.
pounds of it. I'm gonna can some tomatillo salsa.
Was it that good?
It was so good. So if anybody has a tomatillo salsa recipe they'd love to share, if you wouldn't mind putting it in the show notes or the comments down below the video, I loved the flavor in that. It was tart and just like fried green tomato, like that. Like it was tart and tangy. We all
Did you
loved
roast
it.
peppers with it at the same time?
Yeah. Onions, peppers.
And then just pureed it?
Yep. Salsa, cilantro, lime, salt. It was really, really easy.
Oh my God, that sounds so
It was
good.
so good.
Tracie, okay, someone's saying give your salsa recipe. Tracie has made the, I mean, you go like that.
It's just pico de gallo.
It's pico de gallo, but it's just,
I love it.
and I make it now.
It's so refreshing. I love a fresh.
Tracie takes time and she hand chops it. I throw everything in the damn Cuisinart. Tracie's is perfectly chopped.
No, I don't do that anymore.
You throw it in the Cuisinart?
No, I do. I throw it in the Cuisinart. But I also do a roasted one, like roasting everything first and throwing it, and that's one of my favorite.
I mean, really, I haven't met a salsa I don't like.
I love it all.
Yeah.
I do love it all.
I make a corn salsa with, I don't roast it, it's fresh summer corn, jalapenos, lime, cilantro, and some salt and pepper.
Right.
Yeah, so good. With chicken, usually on tacos.
I mean, you can put it on everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting in, what the hell?
Just check out with PayPal.
I know, but I have to add my coupon code.
You will. They'll ask you for that before you finish.
Okay.
That way it's quicker. You don't
I'm
have to add.
downloading my free pattern because I love it.
We're just going to make sure it works. Otherwise, we'll touch base with the ladies at the yarn shop.
Yeah, it will get working for sure at some point today if
Yeah.
it's not. But if it is, I want to let you guys know that.
Yeah. 70 degrees in Oak Harbor, Washington.
That's
70
perfect.
Sounds perfect.
That sounds really nice.
Code worked for me. So we're
Okay,
having
so
some
it's
mixed.
probably working.
Yeah.
If somebody's been successful, then it's definitely working. So just check your GG Gold shawl.
Just check that you're.
All one word, you guys. Don't separate it. It's working.
Tracie had no problem.
It's working. GG Gold shawl. All one word. Don't make it separate. And you'll be successful.
Sorry.
And thank you to Claudia again for giving
Yes.
everybody that free pattern. That's really fun to share. We gotta roll. Have a great week. We will see you next time.
Hopefully no more COVID scares.
No, we're all healthy now.
Okay.
We're all staying healthy.
90 in Tennessee.
Happy knitting, you guys.
Stay
Have a great
inside.
week.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.